Welcome to part 8, I think, of the playthrough. There's actually not that much to do if you trust. I forgot. Hello? My brain broke there for a minute. I think we're pretty close in terms of percentage. Yeah, we're 12% away. We still need to do all the goal attacks after that. No fucking clue what that even means. But I'm going to beat the game first. We have to beat all the time trials, all of the payback thingies, and get all the collectibles. The collectibles I don't think will be too bad. I think it's just going to be boring. I'll probably save that till last before the goal attacks. But everything else is we're looking pretty good. Because if I go to stop giving me shit to do, I was just about to say there's not a whole lot of shit to do. But even then, like look how this was off the screen last week, and now it's a little bit more condensed. So let's go. We're gonna avoid the champs because I think this is endgame-y stuff. But let's go win some wagers downtown. I am driving a motorbike. Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm not a girl. I've seen your VR. Actually, your VR chat avatar is like very androgynous. I think by design. Could go either way. I'm gonna speak over this because there's no other way to do it, and I'm only doing something really quick. And there's no other way to really prevent the DMCA unless I reach for the mixing board and turn it down. And I forgot to move my mixing board closer to me, so I'm going to be continuing to speak over this just so I can switch. I have zone already. I think we'll just go with aggro because I think it might be useful on the bike. And hopefully I didn't get in trouble for that. And I need to level up my aggro to get it to 3 stars anyway. There we go. Hey, what's that? Hey, Ender, real quick. What's that song about George Thorogood? Who it's a guitar riff that everyone thinks is really funny, like right at the start. It's bad to the. I forget what it's called. How does it go? How's the riff go? Do you know? Do you remember? Yeah, actually, Tank thinks. Yeah, Tank got it. We'll be good. There we go. Yeah. That one. Yep. That was the best steal an idea from another Twitch channel and implement into mine I've ever done. Garv Dicker.
Boy, just cock up.
Garv Dicker. Oh! Lads, I wasn't looking. Playing Burnout Legends. That's the PSP one, right? That's a car. It's part of the plan, Wolfie. It's the secret to speed. I know you wouldn't understand that. Me, as an expert speed comer, I would know. Well, yeah, that's actually a really good game, Roberta. It's like if they ever released... If they did an HD remake of Burnout Legends, it would be like the perfect, I don't know. They have all the good content in that game. Oh! Well. Wait, hold on. Can I like... No, I'm not done with you. Bitch. Wait, hold on. Why does it have a Mercedes front and a... What car is this? What is this thing? It looks like it has a, like, actual Mercedes front end. It does it, and then it's just... What the... Segs! Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah. I played the ton out of it when I was a kid, but I haven't owned a PSP in years, and other than like that and Battlefront 2, I don't know what I'd want to play. I'll give Wolfie the wrong idea. Could you imagine if I was just like Wolfie's expression, if I was like unironically just, hey, I'm a top, by the way? Ruin that guy's life. Everything I know is wrong. Go away, car. Oh, I should be using exotics. Derp. Speaking of bottoms, what's up, Paula? Yeah, it's literally like Burnout 2 and 3 like mixed together, which is great. Angie! Angie! Okay. Are you gonna argue me? I know I'm right. I know my people when I see them. Like MKW where the bikes are super busted. I'm gonna switch FYI. You're like the shyest person I know. Very timid. At least with me. That's... It's a wager! No! Nick, let me stop hitting things and I'll show you. It's basically like, think of it like a star in Mario Kart. It's on medium. I absolutely can't unfuck this. There's a reason I went with medium. We need to do 3 races. Doing them on a harder difficulty is not worth it. Boom! So instead of zoning to get around the traffic, you could just delete them. Oh, it's a lap race too, even better. The race to the lap. Bracket looking for snuggles. We're going on the highway, right? Yeah, this is I'll hit it's about to get real good. I am Valentino Rossi. Okay, here we go. Incredible. Did you just say Catalunya? Hey, go stupid. I go crazy. Catalunya. Next time I see a truck. I will see a truck, you're right. Tank, I finish my sentences, catapult. I don't know who said aggro for the bikes. Ow. In the last... Oh, I lived. Unexpected. Could have downshifted, chose not to. App. Okay, you got the lead, you know? But leads have a way of... Today I learned, Nick. What's up, Colt? Number 1, baby. Me when I come first. Number 1, baby. Yeah, woo! Yeah, baby! I could also make that part of like the channel point redeems, but I feel like one critical joke is enough. And that's the obvious one. He's pulling his cock out. This is my personal favorite. I saw it randomly on my other Twitter one day, and I was like, no. I don't know what I'm using this for, but I will find something. Everything is a race. Correct. If you can't be good, be fast, you know? Like, oh, that was Giga Brain. Oh, I should have not been on the motorcycle there.
He's pulling his cock out!
Ah!
You gotta pace yourself, Fesse. Make a move at the right time, like I do.
You fucking idiot! Oh my god, that was the most Midnight Club thing. That was the most Midnight Club, like 15 seconds of gameplay. Me, big crash. The AI, stop hitting things, dumbass. And then I look in the mirror and he's also upside down. Incredible. AB is desynced for that alert. Not a damn thing I can do about it. I uploaded the video and posted it. Hello? That Cobalt was like, no, 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 no. You're not getting up. I almost said Soprano spoilers for no reason.
Tell you what, Holmes, I'll let you get a little lead. Keep things interesante.
It very well could be trigger fire, but shrug emoji. I think it's better with like sound and pictures, but that I didn't want to like turn that into a GIF or something. I was like, no, 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 I'll just upload the whole video. I kind of want him to catch up to me. Come here, come here, come here. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk. I just want to have a chat that involves you. Oh, I'm not gonna have this chat now. Oh, maybe. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ha ha! I should have been using this the whole time. I'm kidding. Zone is the superior special ability, but. Rahua! Mom, there's gay people in my Twitch chat. You told me there was no gay people on the internet. Gage. Oh my God. I heard it. I look back at my man. He's Beyblading. I mean, no boys at all, preferably. Boy implies child. No thanks. Is that the same? Okay, I thought that was the Escalade that I hit. Like, to my man just. The straights are at it again. Every day. Straights, I'm on one right now. It's got a little like wiggly bit to it. Out me way. There's no need to do that. I'm just doing it for entertainment. What's up, Denny? I know, Wolfie. I'm just being silly. Just being a silly little dude. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh again. Hetero Gexuals. Shout out to Gex getting a fucking HD remake. How goes the club? And just started. This is the first kind of thing. I made my bike upset. Yeah, somebody posted it in Discord recently. I don't know when. Time is a construct that I do not comprehend. But yeah, it's Gex 1, 2, and 3, I think. I played a little bit of Gex 64 growing up, but my brain wasn't ready for Gex 64 growing up. What the fuck is Entropy? Is that not a villain from Crash Bandicoot?
What the fuck is entropy?
Yeah. Oh, sweet. I'll get the Mura. Damn it! I knew I could have gotten an exotic car if I just would have been patient. Was Gex 64 its own thing, or was it like Gex 3 or Gex 2, just with a different name? Tail time. This just like that one time at that celebrity's house. I mean, like, I'm not anti-Gex, but I feel like that game remastered is not gonna sell well. Fuck it, I guess, but like, a lot of the jokes and the references are like from 1998. Like, I'm not gonna fucking remember them. You think Zoomers are gonna know who Hugh Hefner is and shit? No. I mean, I hope they do. I hope they don't. That's what I meant to say. In a world where there's a man who lives in a house with women for sex. Scott the Wise. Is Scott friend-shaped? He's been showing up in my recommended more and more lately. Hugh Hefner star Playboy? Maybe? I don't know what he... I know he lives in the house with all the women, and he's like, I want you to touch my ding-dong. And they're like, okie doke. That's all I know. I figured he just got really lucky in the real estate market. Moved into the right house. He died? I've never not felt bad about a celebrity death, but like... Let me find the words to phrase this. I don't wish death on anybody, but that dude had his peenie slickled more times than I can count. So you had a good run, brother. I could not even remotely feel bad for you. You lived the life in all caps. What I walk into? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that right now. It's sex. Sexo. I know what I'm talking about. Running. What are we running to? Laid it out and damaged the brand permanently. Did they have to like sign NDAs or something? It wouldn't come as a surprise to me if Hugh Hefner was kind of fucked up. Yeah. You're telling me the guy that made a meme out of, look at all these sex ladies in my house of sex was a little bit warped? No. It's a polycule, bro. It's not that impressive. Get over yourself. I know like 20 people. They all live in the same house. Yeah. I don't want to say disappointed, but not surprised. I don't know if I'm disappointed. But that is the least shocking thing I've heard today. Holy fuck, I almost got hit by a tornado and I napped through it. Chad, I'm useless. So... the OGs remember that one year I got Forza Horizon 4, I think it was, early. Like 2 weeks early. And the first night we were allowed to stream it, I got hit by a tornado and we had no power for a week. I live in Canada, by the way. Are you okay? I'm streaming, so that should be, you know, I think we gotta nail this. Speaking of which, I went the wrong fucking way. But yeah, I woke up early to take a phone call, and ooh, do I know this person? Yes, I do. I woke up early to take a phone call, and it was like 2 o'clock. I'm like, I don't stream till 5. I'm gonna take a little nap. That's why the stream started late. I woke up at like 4:50, and I felt like I got hit by a car. So like, I was just like, I'm gonna have a coffee and kind of sit around and see if I feel better later. I saw Weezer in person with my own eyes. But yeah, I was on the phone, and the guy I was on the phone with in the business call also lives where I live. And he was like, oh shit, tornado touchdown. I'm like, man, we've had tornado warnings like every day for the last like 2 weeks. I doubt it. He goes, no, check Twitter. Sure enough, it wasn't like a big boy, but people's like roofs were getting fucked up. They weren't getting torn all the way off, but like you could see like someone was filming from inside their house and shingles are just floating in the air. It's like the roof ghost just showed up. It was like, woo, this isn't up to code. Woo. This won't survive the winter. Woo. So I was like, and then I looked on the map where it was. I'm like, it's like 20 minutes drive to the south of us. I'm sure we're fine. And I fucking went to bed. I passed it out on the couch. This shit is leaking. Woo. Let me find out if anybody died or like there was serious damage, because it could have happened while I was sleeping. But there's a festival going on tonight, so it couldn't have been that bad. And I'm going to redub the video. When's the last time you've cleaned your gutters? I know a guy. Oh, I went to cut the corner and committed too late. The Miura is actually really good. I wish I would have known that the Miura was a time trial car. It looks clean. Handles really well. It's a little slow compared to the other exotics, but only one minor injury. Do you know where I live, Scoops? The Jerusalem Post. Yeah, no, you're right. That is where I live. Yep. I am in Jerusalem right now. I went the wrong way. So I'm not expecting to get this, by the way. This one was tough last time, and it wants me to find another, like, 3/4 of a second. Oh, fuck yeah. No, we have no chance. Yeah, like, half my family texted me about it, and I'm like, I'm okay. Okay, yeah, this is doable. It's gonna be a pain in the balls, but it's doable. Yeah, I thought you just remembered where I lived, because I don't like not mention it, but I don't. For those of you who are either A, American, or B, grew up in a big city, or C, both, I'm sure saying where you live isn't like a big point of anxiety to you, and maybe if you're a little younger, because when I was on the internet as a kid, my parents were like, don't post pictures of yourself. Don't say where you live ever. Like, obviously, I feel like if you really want to know where I live, you can. There's ways to find out. You know what I mean? And I make a living of putting my face on the internet now. Unfortunately, gross. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was kind of just the culture back then. And especially going up in a small town, people are going to know you. Like, everybody knew. Like, there's 150 50,000 people in the town that I grew up in. That's not a lot. It's a lot, like, for me when I grew up, but, like, especially visiting other cities and stuff, like, New York's got, like, 20 million people, doesn't it? Nick, that is your fault. Not because I wasn't paying attention. It is your fault. Wearing Playboy merch today? I feel like if most people wearing Playboy merch today don't get it. 9 million. Yeah, that's like a hilarious number. Considering Canada only has 30 million people total, you know what I mean? Like, that's wild. So, like, saying you live in New York City is not a death sentence if somebody wants to hashtag get you. But if I said I lived in, this isn't where I grew up, but it's close, North Bay, not going to be hard to narrow it down, you know what I mean? So I've always been very protective of where I live, and like when I used to live in the small town, people would find me on Facebook, and they know it was me because of what city it was, and then they would start doing, and I wouldn't accept the requests because I'm like, I don't know who like Kevin McAllister is. It's the Home Alone guy. I almost said Home Depot, but I wouldn't add them, and then they start harassing like my mom and my friends and shit, and like. I, like any other Facebook user in their teeny bopper era, I had people, close friends of mine as like relatives. Like a really close friend of mine was a sister or a relative or a cousin or something. 'Cause it was cute and that's just what you did. And people be like, hey, you're related. Get him to add me. Like that was such a weird experience that will live with me for the rest of my life, unfortunately. Oh, there's a path to the left of that whole thingamajig. Actually, no, it comes out on a different corner. I'm a Muran. Yeah, I'm sure I can say, like, hey, I live in Ottawa now, and it's not gonna... I'm not going to get problems. This city's a lot bigger than it feels sometimes. But at the same time, you know what I mean? That's just how I was raised on internet culture. I think everybody around my age, I think we grew up in the best, like, hands-on, hands-off parenting. Well, here's the thing, though. People in the UK and in the US, people say, like, hey, I'm from a really tiny, small town. Like, a Google Gaga tiny town. But they live, like, an hour and a half away from a metro area with, like, 5 million people most of the time. Not all the time. You're like, oh, I live in, like, a 15,000-person village, but London is, like, an hour drive. You live in London, bro. like, sorry. When I grew up in my, like, my my small 150,000 person town, we were the town. We were the big city. The next biggest city, like, was a 6-hour drive. That's the thing about, I talked about this to Cisco on Discord a couple weeks ago. That's the biggest thing that surprised me about driving in the States, is you are, like, maybe an hour away from at least a decently sized city at all times. Here, no. Absolutely not. But, like, driving from here to Washington, D.C., going from Baltimore to D.C., I didn't even know it was in a different city. Oh, yeah. See, Kaiju, that's the thing. I can leave. I'm on the east. I'm in Ottawa, so I'm on the east coast of Ontario. We go a little bit farther east, but this is, like, basically your last stop. How much residents we consider a decently sized city? Probably 250. But I'm Canadian, so like my compass is really skewed on that. But I can drive from where I am in Ontario to Thunder Bay, Ontario, and it's like 16 hours.
That clock is fast, man. No way.
And in between, like, Timmins and Wawa, Ontario, there's literally nothing and nobody. Shit. We're very isolated unless you live in Southern Ontario. Yeah, I too much sauce on my first attempt, I think. Saturn. Also, there's probably a shortcut that I'm skipping. Yeah. So, Visna, that was driving in the U.S. was a really big mind fuck for me because I wasn't used to that. I'm still not used to that. Oh shit! No, I know who you are. Okay. That name's familiar now that I've read it as 2 words. But yeah, like I'm going next Friday. I'm driving back to my hometown of Sudbury, and it's about a 5.5-hour drive. With like there's one stop where there's like a Tim Hortons and a Burger King where I usually stop, get a coffee, and poop. It's not that deep. It could be. Oh, it's fine. And I better hope that I get all my snacks and my gas before I leave. Because there is not a whole lot of places to stop on the way. There's like random little like mom and pop gas stations, and then right outside of North Bay, which is basically an hour from where I'm going, there's indigenous reserves where you get your gas. And that's it. There's nowhere else to stop. There's no other city. There's no town. It's just little villages. So yeah, going to DC was like a culture shock. Is a Mira SB really worth $10 million? I mean, like a mint one, maybe. Yeah, none of it is a territory. So territories are like usually pretty barren, pretty remote. There's one big like economic hub, city, town, whatever you want to call it, and that's kind of it. None of it is like the newest one, 1999, I think. And most of it's in the Arctic Circle. Most of it you can't access by car. It needs to be by plane. Oh, we're bad. So none of it. Northwest Territories and shit. What's the other one? Yukon. That's where Yvonne lives. Damn, that was kind of close. Me when I come. What do you want? All Hollywood people want some of my money.
Hello.
You know what's wild? I had a friend who did her internship for journalism in Iqaluit. In Nunavut. They pay you to live there. because it's so out of the way and like it's so difficult to live there, and like because it's remote, everything just costs like 3 times more than it would anywhere else. Like basic groceries, all that kind of shit. The government sends you money. Like they give you, I don't think you can live off of it, but like it helps to live there. Me as somebody who works from home has pondered this more than once. I'm like, I would just have to never see my friends again ever, or anybody for that matter. People were like, oh yeah, it'll be like winter, like dark for like months at a time. Like I wake up at 6 p.m. in the winter. It is dark every day for me. Loads on 360. How did I not? Is it the South Central DLC? Because I'm playing the complete edition, and I don't think I've ever played the vanilla one. I think the base game had bikes, because like it's worked into the game, but I could be wrong. It very well could be DLC too, because like the SUVs were 1 car, and the bikes are like 4. That almost came back to haunt me. I almost got deleted by CTSV. Oh.
Whoa, that looked painful.
There's also like northern Quebec and northern Ontario, like northern Ontario. Like where I grew up is technically northern Ontario. Not like polar bear northern Ontario though.
It will not last.
Oh shit, yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought Miras were not that expensive, but I'm probably thinking of like a Marac or something. Oh. Dude, there's like a small set of like little villages. I was watching, I forget what his name is, like Alex something or other. He does like trip reviews, but he's Canadian, so he does a lot of like, I flew from Vancouver to Toronto on WestJet first class. And I'm like, oh, look at this guy. Look at all the money he has. And he flew to like a lot of these little random communities in northern Quebec that can only be accessed by plane. Like, there is not a way to drive there. It is not possible. And, like, you have to take a big jet in there from Montreal. And it's a certain jet because it has to have, like, gravel kits. So, like, gravel doesn't get sucked up into the jets and all that kind of stuff. It was really interesting. It was a nice way to spend an afternoon. Several afternoons. Yeah, Roberta, I'm not, obviously I don't live there, so I don't know, but I'm fairly confident in saying most of the population in the territories is indigenous. But I'm not an expert, do your own research, but I'm like fairly certain. I think Yellow Horse, or Yellow Knife, sorry, White Horse and Yellow Knife, I get them confused. But I think Yellow Horse in Northwest Territories is a bit more multicultural, but not much.
It will not last.
The civilians were always ghost scoops. This is actually happening while in the same universe as Driver San Francisco, so we're all just a dream. None of this is real. Fuck. I went to kill a man. I got my bloodlust. If if it wouldn't cost me a bunch of money, and
I'm coming for you.
the infrastructure would allow it, I would stream the drive back to my mom's. Like, not the whole way. Like, once I got into the city, I'd probably turn the stream off. But the 4G, 3G cuts in and out through the whole drive. Goodbye. And it's really pretty in the summer. It's kind of just there in the winter. But for those who aren't used to it, it's a very pretty drive in the summer. Especially when you're passing by, like, Lake Superior, and there's a lot of little lakes and rivers on the way. Yeah, Canada, good for hiding bodies. If I go missing and Rob comes in with some money, you're going to want to look at whatever location he's currently describing. Thank you, Roberta. Boom. I've been meaning to put this as a stream title or I don't know what you call it. I call it a call to action, but like, you know, the notification you get when you win someone that goes live. Guy I used to follow, I still do. He just doesn't kind of stream the games that I like. He plays a lot of Among Us and Minecraft and stuff. But his name's Junkyard129. He used to have a every once in a while I go in there and tell him thank you for existing. Because if it wasn't for Junkyard, I've told the story a couple times, I wouldn't be here. He had a community channel called Game Reviews and More way back in the day, obviously like 13 years ago, 10 years ago now, where he would welcome in people who were just starting on YouTube to post their videos. And it was like a Discord, but not really. Where if you posted your video there, it was because you wanted everybody who was subscribed to that channel to like critique and kind of give advice. So that's where I started. I was doing like whatever I could play on a 64 emulator. That's what I was doing. And then I started doing Forza stuff there, and it kind of all took off from there. So again, I forget his real name, but the beer is fruity, so I guess you like it then, smiley face. But yeah, big Junkyard fan. So I say this with all the love in the world. He's an older dude, but he's got the most boomer notifications. Like his now live notification goes, "Hey, we're gaming here. Come in and game with us." This one, are we gaming here? Where are it's? For me, I just hear it in a New York accent. The man does not live in New York at all. So I keep wanting to like parody that in my head because I'll get the joke and nobody else will. Yeah, exactly. The Blues Fest Twitter said everything's going to be good, but tonight's not a real like big night, I think, Rob. Did you go see the Foo yesterday? Is that where you were? I think I heard you come in at like midnight. Nice. By the way, I don't know if you'll ever see the Billy Talent 1 vinyl again, but if you do, let me know. The guy said they were sold out, but I don't know if they had more to put on the shelves or if they're like just out now. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna have to go to a record store or something because I want it. $25 is also a very reasonable price. You know what? All this time I thought I didn't have a record player. My roommate, who is not Rob, gave me a record player. You say that, Rob, but like last time when I bought Morbid stuff, it was a week after Puppet played, so I don't know if that's a normal thing or I just got lucky. I almost own every Pup album now. I'm missing The Dream Is Over. I have their self-titled, I have Morbid stuff, I have This EP Sucks Ass. I need the new one. I don't like the new one as much. It's not bad, it's just like, I don't resonate with the songs as much. Let's go for a drive down Mulholland. Goodbye. My first gamer tag was Birel, or Birel as the Europeans call it. Birel sounds more accurate, and that's what we all said as kids. And the guy I was gonna buy the go-kart from was very Italian, like Mamma Mia Italian. So I trust him. But that's actually where my username came from, was go-kart chassis. My first gamer tag was on PS3 was my buddy's Epic Effects, and then I wanted my own. Then I don't remember what I chose. I think I did just use Epic Effects forever. And then on the Xbox, it was X space B1RELX, and Birel was all capitalized because it was 2010, and that's what you did. And then we got rid of those. We got rid of we didn't end up buying a Birel. We got like a Jesselo, I think it was called. I don't know if they're still around, but oh god. And I was like, I think I changed my username to Jesselo, but I don't remember. It wasn't for long. And then the next year, I was like, this is really dumb. Like, if every time I buy a new go-kart, I'm going to change my username. So I joined a team called, I think it was Blackout, BLKO, and I was just bought an Arrow kart, ARROW, but I went, if I put it as like bow and arrow, I don't like it, and I'll just be in the same issue, you know what I mean? I'll have to I will want to change my name, so I just changed the spelling. It's like, this is now me, and it's my brand. And for very briefly, I had my, in high school, they used to call me Kooksy, but it kind of sounds like a slur now. But it's just like a parody of my last name. Kooks is, my buddy Eric still calls me Kooks all the time, which again sounds like a slur. It's not. Unless it is, but that's not, it's my name. It was that very briefly. Kooksey. And then I went with aerodynamic. SEY, you were close. And I put it with a Q because, you know, had to change the spelling. And that was too long, and I didn't like it, so Aeroteq. And here we are. Win tournament, win tournament. I don't want to go all the way to South Central, god damn it. I'll go to downtown. Actually, O'Brien wants to scrap anyway. Actually, welcome back to the constantly talking area of the Let's Play because I forgot to move my mixer and it's way out of reach now. I just burped. But we are going to go with the manage vehicles. We got to get in the Murcielago. And I think we still have some things to unlock. Oh, yes! I made this look really cool. I love how this car looks. But yeah, I think we just need, I think we're done in terms of like bumpers and stuff. Yeah. It's just the wide body now, and I don't know if it's going to make it any better, but hey, I want to unlock everything that we can unlock for the car. I think I have to double check it what like yeah, it's got like the two shitty spoil. Yeah. I think I have to like double check what affinity we have for each discipline, because that'd be a cool thing to like. Taylor, I read the likes women part, and it was about to say me too, and then read the whole sentence. Now, I don't want to give you the satisfaction of, like, actually screwing it up, but when I read it back in my head, I thought it was funny, so. Oh, yeah, this is aggro, too. Okay, cool. Egg, I'm partial to breakfast. You are right. Oh, I don't want to say that yet. Actually, no, fuck it. So, FD had that whole trans thing that happened, and if you missed it, then good. I don't really want to repeat too much of it. TLDR, one of their chat mods said something very not cool. And we were literally in the middle of the watch party when it happened, or when I found out. So I was like, I can't really do anything. And obviously they have FD St. Louis on Saturday. And I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore, and then whatever. And then I thought, like the other night, about doing something, and we are going to do it. So every watch party for Formula Drift from this point onward, we will be taking donations for either different LGBT or trans charities. Starting with Trans Lifeline, because I have a friend that works there, and I know it is a... You fool! You went the wrong way! You fool! But I know it's legit, and it's like baked into Twitch's charity thing, and it takes 10 minutes to set up.
Let's see if you race as fast as you run.
The goal will not be very high because it's only one day, and you know, but I thought it'd be a nice little thing to do.
Man, back up off me. Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want to use the boost. Rob, when there's a cop, like, this game's kind of stupid. You know how, like, in every other, like, Need for Speed or whatever, if there's police, as long as you don't, like, hit them, or Grand Theft Auto is even a better example. As long as you don't, like, oh, well, like, hit the police car or, like, run somebody over or, like, commit, like, a serious crime, they'll leave you alone. They'll pull you over for speeding in this game. I don't know who at Rockstar was like, this is a really good idea. It's not. It was a horrible fucking idea. Especially in a game with no fast travel. So if you need to go from, like, the hills to South Central, the middle of the city is full of fucking cops. So you got to tiptoe around them. And it's not like the cops are easy to lose in this game. They just sit there menacingly. It is not a challenge. It is an annoyance. You can also just pay the ticket, but, like, it's a whole fucking cutscene and, like, yeah. I was gonna try and aggro a car and say this is a simulator. The online apparently has fast travel now. If the single player of Unbound had fast travel, it would have broke the whole game. To be fair. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't even know why I went that way. Hit each other, crash, kiss. Damn it. Is this a series? Okay, we're good. So if I just fucking lost money, I'm gonna be mad. Should head in with what? Oh, I threw a car at some other cars. It's a highway, actually. Driving simulator. Driving simulator. Whoa. Whoa. Still crashing. We're good. You know, for Midnight Club, this car sounds good, too. The sounds in this game aren't bad, but I'm pretty sure, like, all the bikes use the same engine noise. Some of the engine noises are not great. I think the rotary is not good. Never go to that area. So, Lion King. You dreamt Lion King. Understood. And let me guess what you did, too, in the dream. The Wolfie maneuver would be to just go into the place you weren't supposed to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, man, your pre-scripted message was more accurate than you thought. Yeah, my nightmares are boring when they're like that. Someone's like, you never want to go there. I'm like, okay, and I just don't. And then the dream ends, and we all just sit around having ice cream, talking about things we like. My brain was like, I'm going to give you a nightmare. And I'm like, no. Take over drifters. Some people said Rensport. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. AC2, I guess, but it depends on what they change. Like, if they change so much that everything that they've built everything we built doesn't work in AC2, like, people are not going to move to AC2, at least not right away. You know, people thought R Factor 2 was going to be the second coming, and then, more people were playing R Factor, you know, like, over R Factor 2, so, I don't know. I think all Assetto Corsa, like, what Assetto Corsa is missing... I gotta fucking shave. I'm losing my mind. But I think Assetto Corsa is missing... Like, the contact model sucks. It's terrible. It's not the worst out there. Shout out to old damage model iRacing, but it's not good. It's an ancient game. I'm not like, this game sucks. It's just... part of it. The sound engine seems like it's limiting. Like, some cars sound... Oh my fucking god. Sound okay, but, like, it still sounds pixelated, so I don't know if just the mods are cheap or bad or... But I feel like there's probably something they could do there. Assetto's pretty damn close. Like, I don't know what else people would want from AC2 as, like, as a drift community or a mod community or whatever. ACC, probably. You won't be first for long. I still want to do a VR chat. Pass me, pussy. You won't. Haha. A VR chat AC mixed event. Me and Ian had it figured out, and then Ian got a job, and I got busy, and it never happened. The mod author. I mean, some cars sound great. But it depends, Mulan. Some cars sound good in, like, the middle, but the rev limiter sounds terrible. Some cars sound great down low, and then they sound like shit up high. Some cars have the worst fucking audio balancing I've ever heard. There's a guy in ESDA whose car is like 15 times louder than everybody else's. Like, to the point where I'm about to message him and be like, hey, man, you need to fix that. Will's RX-7, Ernestus is S13. It doesn't seem like it's an issue for the stream, but it absolutely... We had to... Some guy almost got banned last year for his car audio. If you were there, you know who it was, but he's not running this year. But... Oh, my... He doesn't learn. God, he is stupid. He is not. Brains is not something that was given to me on the birth lottery. Out. But what was I saying? So last year there was somebody who, you know, like those AC mods that are just like a dude riding another dude, or like something cursed of that. Like, I don't know. I haven't really fucked with them, but something of that level of cursed. The guy audio swapped his car with that audio, so like anytime he shifted, it was a spank sound. If he let off the throttle, the overrun was moaning. It was really funny, but we're like, dude, you can hear this on stream, and like it looks stupid and it sounds stupid. And he's like, nah, it's funny. I'm not changing it. I'm like, if you don't change it by next round, it's going to be changed for you, and you're not going to like what we change it to. And he's like, no, it's really funny. And then he like he DM'd me personally. He goes, don't you think it's funny? I'm like, dude, I'm the one who got us the traction deal. I don't want to have to fucking explain this to them. Could you imagine me like someone from Traction DMing me at the time and be like, hey, dude, by the way, why the fuck is this guy's car going every time he lets off the gas? I'm like, I don't know. Not the fucking place. Oh, we got exhausts, intercoolers, and wide bodies now. I was very mad. So yeah, that's why that rule exists now. It was funny for the one round, but the other 2 rounds he tried it was not funny. We're like, okay, you've had your fun, time to stop. He's like, nah, it's funny, I'm not changing it. I was like, okay. I could just do that. What's the sound gonna be changed to? Like some shitty, like, intentionally shitty engine note. He was driving a Ferrari, so I would have changed it to like the worst sounding LS mod I could have found. Something that like tops out. Thunderwatt's got to change his too. Holy shit, it's annoying. Thunderwatt's red line is at like 6,000 and his car revs to like 8.5. It is obnoxious. I tried to drive his car and I couldn't fucking hear it. You're halfway through the rev range and it's already going. Yeah, and like I already have my Assetto turned down to like 10%. When I'm commentating, it has to be like 2. Yeah, it sounds fucking terrible on the stream too. It sounds so goofy. I did not. Oh, land it. I did nothing to avoid that. I need to win this. Hold on. I have all my quick juice left still, though. Well, I have most of my quick juice left still, though. Oh, we're good. I keep forgetting I want to drive on 2 wheels more because I'm working for that achievement. If we can get it, then great, but I'm not going to bust my balls trying to get it. That one, Saturn.
Real this time? You obviously do not know my reputation in this town. When I say go somewhere, it's going going to be something worth going to.
Okay. Apparently, the servers are still up for this game, by the way. I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it, but they're there. We are very close to South Central, so let's go to South Central. Oh, fucking blow me. No, it's not the battery. For those who were at the stream yesterday, I can confirm it is just the cable. I pulled another controller out of storage, and it will also not stay in the port. So unless both of them have broken charge ports, which is unlikely. My other controller has broken thumbsticks, so it's not that. So I'm gonna order a cable soon. There's a nice little braided one on Amazon. I need like a 15-foot cable though. Ow. Oh yeah, it's not a big deal, Cider. Even if it was a controller, that's not ideal, but it's like, what, $60, $70? It sucks, but I wanted a newer one anyway. My cool purple one broke, and I'm not brave enough to try to do a shell swap on it. I want to race.
Welcome to the South Central Tournament, Holmes. They're waiting for you.
Oh no! Oh, I made a mistake. Oh shit! I picked the hardest difficulty by accident. I went to go on hard because that's what we've been doing all the other rest of them on. I'm gonna give it a try before I give up and do something else. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Nope. Nope. I've changed my mind. Absolutely not. I was like, the AI don't intent wreck you, right? And the Lambo that hit me wound up to hit me. My guy like went whoop, bang. For an extra 2,000 credits, I'm good. 2 baseball fields. There's just a plane, okay. My car's two-tone on purpose. It's definitely not just broken to fuck. No. Not you again! He stopped? Like on a dime? Interesting. Well, I got body checked into the column. It wasn't me. For once. His invitation to Rush Hour 3 has just been revoked. Dude, I hit him and he was already like kind of wobbling and I went back in for the kill and holy shit. Heavy is dead. Probably not. Oh. Yeah. Scary. Fear. Frighten. Yeah. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. None of that went the way I wanted it to. No. Bus thrunk. Shit. Well, he went the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, it's the bike. Never mind. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Unfortunate. What if I just... I thought about it too late. I thought the aggro would work on the bus, and I don't know what happened. Like, I bounced off the bus. I bounced the taxi off the bus back into me, and no part of my game liked that. No fucking clue what happened there. Well, today we learned. The only thing you can't aggro is public transport. It's the only thing angrier. Oh. We still got lots of time. The bike fucking went the wrong way anyway. There we go, yeah. I want to use all my nitrous before... Oh, I hit aggro. No. Oh, I thought I had one banked. I did not. I'm still level 1. Right. We'll do that. Oh, oh my god, they all fucked that up. That's a stationary vehicle. It's fine. Everything's fine. I may have blew my wad a little too soon there. Go the long way. You fool. Oh. You also fool because you turned into me. Follow me. Oh. Oh, he's lucky. That was almost the end of your life, motorcyclist. You what? Okay. He's like, I'm in the lead. I don't want to be. Thanks, Lester. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the homie stock. Hey, he's like, I do not want to play this video game anymore, and just stopped. Okay. We take those. Where did the Audi get all that front end damage? I don't know. Smile? It wasn't me. Oopsie, was that me? Was that, did I make a little fucky wucky, oingo bungo fucko? Uh-oh. 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 Still uh-oh. Oh. Intentional. It's actually a world record strap. You wouldn't get it. Shortcut there. Oh. Just like in my love life, no commitment. I may have threw it away here. I thought I saw a little connecting road from this road to that one with the checkpoint, and it was a highway, and I'd already turned around. Too late. Yeah, I saw that little connecting road and went, it'll be fine. Didn't realize I was going on the highway. Well, great. We were already in last. It's just getting worse now. Yeah, oh. We might get, like, third. I don't think we're winning this one, gang. If Leicester wins, we got to restart. Leicester did not win. Leicester came second. So I need 7 points. Well, I'm going to get 7 points if I win. So I don't even know if this is mathematically possible. Wait, oh, we're tied. Oh, my God. That was the best case scenario. So we win the next race, we just win. Cool. Awesome. Saved.
We ain't hardly even started.
Sad enough. Was timed perfectly. Yeah, well, technically, whoever wins out of the three of us, because the other guy has like 4 points. I don't know if that's the Murcielago or the R8. The bike definitely has 8 points.
Okay, you are now officially an idiot.
I've been an idiot for 13 years. Actually, for 29 years. I decided to stop trying to get smart and to just weaponize being stupid. I almost went on 2 wheels there to prevent the draft, but corner. Oh, man. So, like, the handling in this game, everything's so slidey, especially when you're going fast. So when we're, like, clipping, like, when we're not a good zoot here, I try not to steer that much. Because then you just start, like, compensating and compensating and compensating and compensating and compensating. Coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for coming to my Kevin Listen. Oh, we're fucked. This was a shorty. I'm not giving up now. Now I am. I knew there was a shortcut there. I couldn't fucking see it. So I just guessed. Welcome to race 1. Hungary. Oh, shit. Well, I gotta go upstairs soon. Moron. Me, I'm the moron. I noticed this morning I got a glass of water. I woke up not feeling too good. And holy shit, my nose. And I didn't have any chicken taken out for dinner tonight. So I'm like, better do that before you stream. Better make sure you take chicken out. And I don't. And I did, but I got to take it out and put it on the counter, and I didn't do that. It's not like I could just have something else. I am very in between grocery runs right now. What's up, HCR? The day I have like $200 just to go to the grocery store and just get whatever I want is going to be a good fucking day. What's up, DT? They tried to steal my roof today. By they, I mean it's the roof ghost. There was a tornado again. Oh! Oh, that cabby, you're gonna need another job. So Davin, I can tell you this without anybody else knowing, but you'll know who it is. I was on the phone with Mark today about probably exactly what you think it is. And literally in the middle of the phone call, he goes, "Oh, fuck, there's a tornado that touched down." I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, no, a tornado just touched down in, like, the south part of the city." I was like, "Oh, no." Oh! That was the longest crash ever. I grew older significantly. But yeah, I saw the video. I think it was like a category 1, like it wasn't that bad. But I took a nap as it started, so I don't know if it got any worse. But the video that I saw, it was literally just like a cloud with some shingles just floating around. It looked like a ghost stealing roofing. Motherfucking, ooh. Wow, this is just not working out for me. Well, yeah, Rob, it was down there. Yeah, me too. And because it's not the way it is, there's a reason I haven't been able to talk about it yet. Also selfishly. Not just because, like, our backgrounds with community, but also the tools that the other thing gave me to make things, and now I don't have those tools anymore. Today I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make videos on this. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't have a drone camera. There's no custom cameras or anything. Yeah, I totally get it. It makes all the sense in the world for them, but it's really annoying for me. Don't be surprised if you get a call for that, by the way. Ow. Zone is just better. It's just infinitely better. Bitch for what? I can't say. But they talked about just having people there for the sake of having people there and maybe doing like an influencer thing. And I have to imagine you've got to be on the list for that. What's up, Beardo? It's me. I was about to say it's the one person I really like from Core, but that's not true. I like more than one person from Core. How do you not like twitch.tv/rusty_walrus? Decide you don't want to win again. I was in 5th gear. There was a whole other gear there. I don't know what the fuck or when Rusty streams, but don't miss it. If anything, even if you don't like Rusty for some reason, Carlos is normally there, and Carlos is happy to be there. And that alone is, that's it. That's all I need. I fucking don't like this game to stream. I really don't. I go to read chat and I hit a bunch of shit. Like, it's either focus on the game or have fun playing the game. I can't have both. 27 dozen racks. Are you cooking for an army? Dude, cook out at Beardo's house. Everybody pack your shit. I killed that Lamborghini. Well, would have been nice if I could have saw all those parked cars. No, the game's dark and mysterious. Though the last game had night cycles and I could still see shit at night.
This is a crazy world we live in with someone like you beating someone like me.
Homophobic? Ah, that'll do it. They're on sale? Yeah. We're in between, like, holidays, are we not? Or is it Civic Holidays? No, that's in August. AKA, there's no holiday in August, so let's make one up. I have gout. That's news. Is that a random Kwame fact, or is that like today? Like, honestly, there should. I thought this since high school. We should have at least one stat holiday every month. Oh, I see what you're saying, Kwame. I understand now. Is strong? Yeah. Usually they don't taste good that high percent, Taylor. Usually it's too hoppy for me. Well, you're tall, but you're like a stick. Oh, you don't. And we can have an August 6. Yeah! International Air Conditioning Day. Proper cloudy beer. I might be taking a trip to the Europe, so I might have to pick your brain on that. I hope it happens. For those who know, I don't know anything about anything on that yet. I am starting to not get excited about it. As is anything in this world, if somebody emails you with something, you kind of have to go into it with bated breath, and I chose to not do that, and my excitement is slowly petering away. Ow. Taylor, you know where you ran on vacation recently without saying it out loud? There. And I'm bummed, too. I had a bunch of people I wanted to say hi to. Not to say it will never happen, but, like, this would have been... Fuck you in particular. This. Oh, no! I did it again. I'm in second. Okay. This would have made things much easier. And the guy in first just wiped out. I think it's the motorbike. Oh, no, he went for the short. Oh! Dude, some invincibility frames there would be nice. That's not a gate you can drive through. Dabin, why couldn't I go in that gate? Did I not pay the fine? Oh, what up, Mark? Good evening. I saw you watching Shannonville Drift Stop earlier. Arrogant Remark Stream, my name is Arrow. Nice to meet you. I play racing games of all sorts. Today we are playing Midnight Club. I almost said Dub Edition. Negative. I'm gatekeeping. We're playing Midnight Club LA on the Xbox 360, technically. We were 100%ing this game. We're at 88% complete in-game. I fucking don't know where I'm going, bro. Boston's very worst. I didn't know the whole Bruins team was in my chat. Oh, my God. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything, sim racing, arcade stuff, and everything between. If you like cars, you're in the right place. Drop me a follow. I'd appreciate it. If not, thanks for supporting Marcos. Mark, cool people. Go check out Mark, or I will be very sad. Hope you're well. I mean, the tornado missed me today, so we're good. Took a nap, and I'm having a coffee. Can't complain. Can't complain. I woke up and napped immediately. It was great. 3 fucking years. 3 years. Thank you, my dude. I hope your stream went well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's absolutely where I wanted to respawn. You're so right.
It's all good. Keep going.
This is a racing sim, yes. That's why the tag sim racing is there. You've been fooled. I have fooled all of you. Using aggro. I can't bank it because I'm only on level 1. So it's useful, but I need it more than I'm using it. Also, it being nighttime, this game's like it went for the aesthetic rather than the playability. So a lot of like the ped cars are just hard to see at night. And the shortcuts are hard to see. Like, it's like they could have brightened up the contrast in every 3D object at night, and they did not. And Midnight Club 3 did not have this issue, from what I recall. I could be misremembering, but I think I played it pretty recently, all things considered.
Yeah, we're riding now.
Yeah, I need to be like top 2 or 3 in that second race. I think we got really lucky in our first attempt. Oh, that was lucky. I mean, skill. The bike went the wrong way again. Sweet. Hot pizza in the oven. How dare you? Enjoy your piz. Gran Turismo 2 Project A-Spec. I've never seen those words in that order. Unsarcastically. I do want to do that again, though. I just haven't had time, especially with like I have 2 days. I like to try to have 2 days off a week where I just do nothing, like a normal human being. Like no content, no like emails. Like I don't even sign on to my Discord Monday or Tuesday if I can help it. Oh my shit, dude! I would love to fucking see where I'm going. That'd be amazing. So, like,
Don't give up yet.
yeah, but I've been working every Monday and Tuesday night for the last couple of weeks. Not every Monday and Tuesday night, but I've had shit to do every Monday and Tuesday night for the past couple of weeks, so I haven't really, like, had a spare stream day. But I do want to do that again. We did that game testing day when I came home from the thrift market, or the thrift store, the flea market is what I meant to say, but it was a ton of fun. That was a blast. I wasted that. Just make sure all my consoles are working and, like, just randomly grab games off the shelf. I think I had the idea, well, not the idea, but I think I had the format of, like, I would pick 10 games ahead of time and then just put them on a wheel and spin or get you guys to vote on it somehow. I figure it out. I'm smart sometimes.
Hey, at least you showed up, right?
I'm out of nitrous. You know, if I would have committed to the shortcut earlier, I think we had a shot there. I'm very hard. Hi, very hard. Remember, we're tied with the bike. We just have to beat the bike and not come last. So we can finish third if the bike comes last. I think we'll be okay. But I think we can win this. Yeah, this one's quick. The Audi just moves out, dude. There's no way to go through the middle there. What's up, Kimmy? All right, chat. I will rejoin you in a minute or two. You son of a fucking bitch, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Audi, that had no chance of making the corner. I really appreciate that. Oh, yes. That's good. Let me guess who's in first. It's the bike. Can I turn? I'm out of nitrous already. Cool. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Yeah, we're done. It's over. Unless the bike crashes.
This is what I'm talking about.
Fuck this fucking game, man. Notice how, like, it gets to nighttime and I can't see anything and I just drive like shit and then it's daytime and I win these easy.
Ready to race?
No timeline, it's gonna be playable. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a demo or something from the period. Okay. I know there's a Spec 2 mod I saw the YouTube thumbnail for GT4. Honestly, that is the game, like a game that I feel like I do not need to play a mod for to enjoy. I have not sat down and played Gran Turismo 4 probably since 2006. Like, I don't remember the cars in that game. I don't remember. Fucking awesome. I don't remember the events. I remember nothing about that game. I'll see, like, screenshots and shit from Gran Turismo 4 playthroughs, and I go, wow, that car's modded? They're like, no, it was in the base game. How the fuck do you not know that? How did you not study the entire Gran Turismo 4 car list? Like, my name's not Ryan Burton. I'm sorry. Oh, everybody's Death Street. He's gonna eat an entire pizza by himself. He's gonna eat an entire pizza by himself. I don't know why I did that. It's a song lyric, Beardo. Rhino GT4 moment. I genuinely think I hate this game. I really genuinely think I can't stand this game. I'm, like, flipping off of a curb that I literally can't see until I hit it. It's not the post, it's the curb. Like, all the non-breakables, trees, posts, that kind of shit, you bounce off of. Yeah, the randomizer is its own thing, though. You can get GT4 randomizer without... Yep, couldn't even see the cars there. I knew they were there, but I did nothing about it. My own fault. I'll take that corner wide now, I guess. If I can even see and or remember what corner it is. There's a shortcut there, and I just chose to ignore it. We have a pizza stone now. I should probably make my own. I want to make my own pizza crust eventually. I've seen a bunch of recipes for a bunch of different ones. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! He's vaporized. I hate aggro. I hate aggro. I hate aggro. And then that happens, and never mind. Best power up in the game. I lightly nudged him, and he tried to kiss me. Tried to speed racer flip over my car. It didn't work. Suck my farts. I don't like that either. So I saw it. I know I've talked about F1 Twitter a lot, and I'm not going to expand on this. I'm just going to say what I saw and move on. Because I think everyone knows how I feel about F1 stands. It's like K-pop stands got bored and moved to sports. Like, it's absolute fucking Looney Tunes. But the other day, I'm on the Twitter, and I think one of my friends retweeted it, or somebody I know retweeted it. I think it was, it may have been Emma. But somebody said, I mean, the take is already garbage, but it's the wording that is genuinely, like, terrifying. Somebody said, I forget what fan they were. They said if it wasn't for this Finnish prick, we would have 2 more championships or something, and it was pictures of Kimmy. And I'm like, we? You are 17. You weren't even alive. Like, you were still swimming. They were alive. That's the joke. But what do you mean fucking we? I didn't know Ferrari had like a 12-year-old Well, you know, it would make a whole lot of sense. Oh, yeah, it would have been Hamilton. Like, it's just crazy. Like, man. I think speaking on behalf of other people in general is already kind of weird, but, like, people do it with communities. Someone's like, I'm in, like, this fandom, then they'll be like, we. But you are not on the sports team. You are not a member of the sports team. Please, I'm begging you. I blamed it. No, it's been like that for years. Maybe not in F1, but like, think of any like NFL fan. People being crazy about sports is not a new thing. You just see it more often now. Every sport, Drive to Survive or not, is filled with people who love it a bit too much and have no clue what they're talking about. Every single one.
How you doing back there?
I think I just ran over a body. I'm a member of the British Empire, and your Independence Day directly offends me. Well, if you could spell dependence properly, maybe. What's up, Wiggins? Uh-oh. This game has no realistic characteristics until I need to win a race, and then it has wheel spin. I can't hear the car. Fuck this game, dude. Indentance. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. There's no red line, so I never know when I'm at red line. Would it have killed you to put in a rev limiter, Rockstar? Would it have killed you? That one was on me. I got totally fucking stun locked at the last checkpoint. Again, they put checkpoints like directly in front of shortcuts that you need to take to win. So it's like if you don't know where you're going before you get there, you're in trouble. Very annoying. The no whole red line thing is genuinely like one of the worst QOL parts of this game. Goodbye, Audi. Thank you, aggro. I couldn't fucking see where I was going. Doesn't matter, the bike wiped out. Like, I can never tell if I'm just below where I should shift or as where I should shift. Very irritating. Just use automatic. That's not fun. You probably should. If you're thinking about playing this game, don't bother with manual. And then when you're using this, you can't hear your engine at all. With zoom. With zone, it's not too bad because like it's slow-mo, right? So you got time to look at your tack and go, should I change up? And normally I'm using it for corners. You know, so I could like, I'm usually downshifting and then pressing the zone button, or downshifting in the corner. Oh, one of those, is that the Audi that I fucking deleted? There's a car just stopped here. Oh, that's the bike. No, the bike is Lester will not be a problem in this point in time. Leicester is having a nap. He's on the bike. He's just not ready to move yet. Okay. Leicester coming last was our best case scenario. Hopefully the game is done. I think you guys know what I mean by that. Like, if you play like a racing game with AI, normally in a tournament, the game like assigns a rival AI. You know what I mean? Where they'll always finish second, or they'll always be like a little bit faster than the other cars. I think that's Leicester, but I'm hoping the game's not smart and doesn't adjust the considering Leicester finished last. Because 2 points or 1 point is huge. As long as we don't finish fourth, we should just win. And some games don't do that, but a lot of arcade games do. Like the midfield and the back of the pack will always finish in random order, but the same... Oh my god, Leicester wants this. You can have it, buddy. But the same like driver always finishes towards the front or in second if you always win. I'm being real timid this time. At least these are short tracks. If they were like 3 minutes and I crashed at the end, I'd be way more angry than I am now. Fucking man. Car slid. I reacted too late. You stay behind me. Oh, okay, goodbye. Oh my god. I'm hoping. How is that faster? There's no way that's actually faster. All right, best case scenario for us was right there. So now he's only got 8 points. We've got 11. So, I think I still need to finish, like, second. Very hungry. I'm gonna go make sure my chicken's out. Oh, he's still crashing. I lightly touched him. It took him like 15 minutes to recover. I can't believe I didn't crash there. I missed the checkpoint, but it's okay. I go to turn a little bit, and it just fucked off in another direction.
I subbed while you were offline, but it's still letting me share.
Sometimes Twitch does good things. What's up, Justin? Thank you for the resub. How are we? I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I've been trying to beat this for like 20 minutes. I'm getting upset. Me getting angry? Never happens.
You're gonna be able to hold that lead.
Thank God.
Who wants some?
Fucking Christ. That took too long. I don't know how you do that. It's a great question. What's next? Eddie, Z06. Is he a champ? No. So what does he want? I guess he's our South Central match.
What's up, man?
The beach tournament. Holy shit, it's so annoying. I feel like that's an infinite loop. Like, I feel like another sediment needs my help. Yeah, I'm gonna go make sure my chicken's out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn the game audio off while I'm gone, though, so I don't get DMCA'd. Fuck me. There we go. I've also moved the mixer closer, so if I need to... what is it? If I need to turn the audio down, I can. Smile. Excuse me, pardon me. How's the chicken? Very frozen, but it's on the counter now, so I'm hoping by like tonight it'll be good. It's like just starting to thaw, but it's not. it needs more time.
Come on, let's race to the starting line.
Absolute worst case scenario, I can and will order food, but I just rather not spend money. I seem to get my. I don't want to fear. Oh my God! Bye, Eddie. I don't want to hear fucking anything from you people. Because I don't drive anywhere and it's expensive. I haven't got my tires changed on my car yet, so I need to do that before I leave. I need a full tank of gas, at least one full tank of gas. I am going to camp, so I will need to get, like, some sort of groceries. I think I want to get a steak, like a good fucking steak. I haven't had a steak in a long time. Especially on the grill or on the campfire. Ooh. I haven't had a steak since my tooth broke loose in, like, January, and probably before then. Camp steak.
You got tricks up your sleeve.
That's another lesson I've learned for CTMP, Davin. Is the food. And, I don't like my steak. Funny. When I was a kid, and this is no chirps to my mom, I think my mom just never cooked steak right. So I used to hate it. It just tasted like a hamburger that took more work to eat. So I think she overcooked hers. She claims it's medium rare, but obviously I'm not 10 anymore, so I don't know. So I used to never like steak. And then one time, like, I had just gotten out of, like, a big, I don't know what to call it. I was very poor for a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go down to the grocery store and get, like, a fucking $15 cut of steak, which isn't super expensive, but it's, like, $15 for a piece of meat. You know what I mean? And, like, I did the whole fucking butter-based and I seasoned it with like just salt and garlic powder and financial slump. Yeah, I was gonna use the word poverty for that, and went, no, that's not right. I am stupid, but sometimes my brakes work, if that makes sense. So I made my own steak, and I followed the tutorial from Gordon Ramseries, where he's just like, use a real hot pan, yeah? There's some butter in the pan, yeah? Cook it, yeah? It's all good. So I fucking undercooked it, because you look at the steak, and it looks fucking cooked, but it's just the crust on the outside. So I'm like, oh, no. And I didn't want to, like, bake and then fry it. I don't want to deal with it. So I had it, like, very rare. It's so much better that way. I was like, I know this is a really long-winded answer, but trust me, there is a point coming here.
Okay, meet me at the start.
Yeah, it wasn't, like, blue. Like, I think it was, like, 2 skips away from medium rare, but it was definitely rare. And I liked it.
Are you ready to do some racing?
It's actually much more tender that way, and you wouldn't think that. You'd think the more it's cooked, the more tender it would be. No. I got real nice pans I could use for that, too. Did you rest it before eating it? Yes. All my meals are naturally rested because normally I, like, do the dishes and, like, get a drink, and then I walk downstairs, like... By the time I kind of finish cleaning up, it's rested already. And then I had, like, Knorr Sidekick carbonara, which is like, you're thinking, oh, wow, he made No, it comes in a pouch. It's got little chunks of fake bacon in it. It's not that great. But the steak juice, like, seeps into the pasta, and it's fucking incredible. For, like, a 20-minute meal, it's a little treat every once in a while. What kind of vegetables do you eat with it? None. Zero. That's sometimes asparagus, but mostly none. It's a little treat meal. Or it's still, like, kind of healthy, but not, you know? Yeah. My go-to, like, right now is green beans. I have, like, frozen garden beans and carrots in the freezer at all times. So if I make rice, I'll throw it in the steamer. Also, I think you asked earlier, Saturn. My go-to is chicken thighs in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. So I don't have to turn the oven on and waste a bunch of power and heat up the whole house. Seasoned with salt, garlic powder, and Old Bay. And they probably don't have Old Bay in Portugal, but I don't think they have it here. But Old Bay is like a Eastern United States seasoning. I don't know how to describe it. They def have it here. I've never seen it on the shelf here, but maybe it's because I wasn't looking. Throw it in the air fryer for 20 minutes, and usually it comes out great. At, was it 360? Yeah. And they're cheap. I used to buy chicken breasts. Like, 2 chicken breasts here is like $12. I can get a whole thing of chicken thighs for like $15 as long as I feel like boning it myself. Boning it. But, like, it's easy. If you've never cut the bone out of a chicken thigh, it's the easiest thing to do in the world. It's 2 cuts, or 3 cuts. Like, see, it just gives you, like, win wagers. Like, are you just... Is this just, like, Fallout 4? Like, you're just giving me shit to do? Well, they all have names, so I would assume, you know... What's up, Danny? Old Bay on just about everything. I hadn't tried it before. I guess I've never tried it. And it's not really a thing here. Maybe they sell it here, but I don't know if it's a thing. So we're in D.C. for MagFest, and right around the corner, there's just, like, this random sports bar. And I was like, I don't really want to go somewhere fancy. I just want fucking beer and chicken wings. And all my friend group was like, yep, let's go get beer and chicken wings. Because we're just getting a snack. We had dinner already. This was like... We're going to be out till 3 in the morning, and I don't want to be hungry at midnight and have no options. And there was, like, a bunch of sauces for the wings and then Old Bay. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And everybody local looked at me and went, you have to try it. And it was really good. And some spicy powder or paprika. That's kind of what I do. Like, I leave the skin on, obviously. I cut the bone out, and then I just salt, garlic powder, Old Bay, or whatever seasoning I have lying around. A little bit of olive oil, and you kind of just do this for a bit, and then in the air fryer. Sometimes, like, the skin's a little bit dry, but the chicken inside's usually good. Skin on. Yeah, I was buying boneless, skinless, and I was like, holy shit, this is expensive. And then I saw the bone-in, skin-on ones were dirt cheap. They taste better. And if you're sassy, you can save all the bones and make it into stock. One of these days, I'm going to do that, but I heard it makes your house smell like terrible. Cook it with the bone in. It's very easy to debone, so I've never thought of doing that. I will just do it outside. Yeah, let me take my oven outside. You fucking moron. Oh, I could do it with my air fryer, I think. Fucking moron detracted. Yeah, it's always just been really easy. Like, chicken breasts, I won't debone. But the thigh is easy. You just, like, butterfly it on the back, cut down the bone, slice on either side, and then whoop, whoop, and it's done. Moist. I like chicken breasts to put in stuff. I don't like them so much as a main attraction. Yeah, it's just it's so easy to overcook. And like most of my weeknight meals are I'm throwing this in the oven and then I'll go get it in about 20 minutes. Especially the air fryer because it turns itself off. Like my alarm will go off saying my food's done and I'll wait another 10 minutes to go get it. So I'm like, I don't know if the rice is cooked. I'll get up there eventually. You know what I mean? Like this is not in a fucking rush. I've never had chicken feet. I don't know if I could do it. I think the form factor would be too off-putting for me. Nick! Wolfie's not even here, buddy. I don't know. That's kind of another reason I want to move. It's too hard to cook in this kitchen. There's so many things that like I'll be perusing YouTube for, and I'll get a recommendation of the recipe, and I'm like, oh, this is all stuff like I can buy, and then but none of it's like at a goofy grocery store or it's all shit I can get at a regular grocery store. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna try it, and then it goes through the cooking process, and it's like in a small bowl, in another small bowl, in a slightly large bowl. Smaller bowl and another bowl with another bowl. I'm like, bro, I have a single sink, no dishwasher. It's going to take me 6 years to do all these dishes. Fuck that. The reason I made, I went and made cheesy taco rice because I saw it on TikTok. Or I saw it on Facebook. JDM boy CZ. That's for Czechia, right? That's what that means. But I made the taco rice because it's one big pan and then a glass like baking sheet. Yes. I recently discovered that I'm Czech. I have Czech background. Turns out we just had to check our background.
Here we go. Nothing funny. Different rap.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he blew himself up. Yeah, I thought it was, like, I don't know. I'm like every person in North America. I've got a bunch of background. My mom's side is very gabagool. Right? Like, very Italian. My grandfather was very Italian. from Italy, allegedly. If the Italian government ever asks you, he's from Italy. Smile. That was such a fun story. I'm going to tell that story again, but my other side of the family that's not my mom's is always, I've never had any idea. My, like, grandparent, because I've never met my grandfather on that side. He passed away before I had the chance to meet him. But my grandmother is, like, very French-Canadian, so I had no... She's not, like, from Quebec, but, like, that's her... Her name's French, she looks French, like, that's how she is. And recently we discovered... I thought we were Polish, and she was just making jokes. Because my last name's Kuzan. Kusan, and she said it was short for Kuzanski, and we changed it, like, our family had changed it when we immigrated. Way back when wherever. Turns out we're not Polish, we're Czech. Which I guess it just means we're better at hockey and don't eat pierogies. Couscous. That's not funny at all. That sucks. I'll give you one of these. What's your family's from Lithuania? Holy shit, it's Odi Bakshis. Justin is on Aeroteq Esports. Czech Republic. Yeah, it's Czechia now, but... Yeah, it's Czech. I didn't realize the name had changed until World Juniors Hockey. I was like, who the fuck is Czechia? Is anyone going to tell Czech Republic about that? Someone was like, they changed the name. So, oh. I'm an idiot. I have the entirety of the world's information at my fingertips, and I choose to look at boobs. Finger tits. I don't know if that's physically possible, but... Oh, is Nick leaving? Bye, Nick. But yeah, funny story about my grandpa. His name was Ron. We asked the Italian government, his name was Giuseppe. I think. He played, I don't remember what year, but I think it was in either the 30s or the 40s. He played for Italy in the Winter Olympics in hockey. Obviously, in the 30s, identity theft must have been so baller in the 30s and 40s, because you just walk into somewhere and say you're somebody, and what are they going to do? ID you? Like, if I walk into, like, a hotel and say that my name is, like, Mike Hunt, that's my name, you know what I mean? Anyway, I guess somebody was like, hey, face cam. I would need to remake the whole face cam. I thought about that yesterday, HCR. I have considered it. I just have to wait for a day where I'm thinking about it and not doing anything else. I thought about, like, just blanking it over and remaking it, but we'll see. I'd like to get this remade to where, like, the bottom part isn't just like a texture or like a filter. It actually glows and, like, pulses and stuff. Like, very subtle, but I think it'd be cool. But I'm sure that's expensive. What generation are you? I don't know what you mean by that. What wheel? I'm not using it, obviously, but I have a Thrustmaster TX. Gen X? I don't think I'm a Gen Xer. I think I'm an early adopter millennial. Or a late game millennial. I don't know. It depends on when you're millennial. I'm a 93. I was born in 1993. I am not a Gen Z. You take that back. That's bullying, Taylor. Am I second generation in your family? Oh, like as an immigrant? I don't know. I said, my grandfather, always thought he was from Italy, and it turns out he wasn't. The story is, he wanted to play for Italy in the Olympics. He's very Italian, like his last name's Forlani. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like his name was Jeff Jepson. Like, it was, he's Italian. And they wanted him to play in the Italian leagues and stuff, so they just gave him an Italian name and told him not to tell anybody. Oh my God, we're losing 9 grand. For real? Yep. It was the 40s, dude. They didn't fucking know. And it was really common for, like, sports, especially sports like winter sports. Like, Italy is going to get demolished in Winter Olympics hockey regardless, but at least they have a couple of good players. They have a chance. So, yeah, like, my grandfather was Canadian, but for the purposes of sport, a couple times a year, he was Italian. You know what? Maybe in the 50s. I don't remember if it was before the war or after the war. I'd have to look it up. It is on, like if you know his name, you can find his, like, there's a small Wikipedia article. There's some, like, sports reference pages. I had no idea. I sent this all to my mom, like, 2 years ago. I was like, I thought he was born in Italy. And she was like, no, smiley face. I was like, wait, what? And then she told me the whole story. Miss you, Nono. I hope wherever you are, you're doing well. That man gave me the outline of how I want to die if I die of old age. This dude went out like a fucking badass.
Hello? Hey, this is Sissy. Oh yeah, I heard about you.
Not the name I would have chose, but go on.
Patronizing me? I don't like to be patronized. Sorry, Sissy. I'm a lonely guy. I feel like I'm driving 24/7. Then I have some friends you'll like. Down on Crenshaw.
How'd he go? So, I've never been, like, old to the point of where... Yes, he fucking did. He just stripped buck-ass naked, sat on his couch, and died. So, my uncle didn't hear from him and went to check on him, went in his house, and he's buck-ass naked, just KO'd on the couch. That is a hero move. Hello? Packed his suit. That'd be very Italian to do. I don't remember if he folded his clothes or not. I think he did, but I don't remember. I'd have to ask my mom. When I go home and visit, my mom's got, like, I don't know, shrines, a tribute. That's a better word. She's got, like, his plaque of, like, authenticity to say he was in the Olympics. They didn't win shit, but, like, he was there. And then she took his favorite chair from his house after he passed and his favorite shirt and made a pillow out of the shirt. So there's just, like, he always has a place to sit at my mom's house. Oh, yeah, like, I've never felt like I'm not from this country, Kwame. So I don't know what generation I'm in, but, like, I am Canadian. Yeah, it's a nice, like, subtle way of doing it, too. My mom was, like, a daddy's girl, you know? So, like... I've told you guys stories about my grandma. There's a reason my mom liked my grandfather more. I went the wrong way. I'll get there. Give me a minute. I'll figure it out. There we go. Still get rep. Who cares? Yeah, when I go home and visit, I'll be there Friday night, briefly, so I'll take a picture and post it on the app. Yeah, I think my grandma's parents immigrated from England. They're English. Which explains my messed up teeth, I guess. But I don't know, like, the full... My dad's side, I don't know, and I will never know, I don't think. All the people I could ask, I don't talk to anymore. And that's where we leave that. And my mom's side, obviously... I know my mother. I'd have to ask my mom about my nono. And did he come, or... Did he come from Italy, or... Hello? Ross Chastain lied to me. I want my money back. So you can wall ride, but I guess after a certain speed, the game is just like, no. You just die. We're still in this. There's a car going completely the wrong direction right now. I wouldn't say not supportive. There's a lot of baggage there to unpack on one side that is just not for Twitch.tv. I'm not uncomfortable talking about it. It's just this isn't the place. You know what I mean?
Clock's ticking, outsider. What you gonna do?
And also, like, I don't want my one side of the family to go, heard you talking shit about us on the internet. It's just like, no, I'm just making conversation. But okay, if that's what you want to think, it just isn't worth it. And it's not at the whole side of the family either. That's all I'm going to say about that. But my mom's side's not bad. My grandma's a bit weird, but... She means well, I guess, is the nicest way of putting it. She's unfortunately just put a lot of emphasis on that mean part and not so much on the well part.
Oh, you blowing up now, huh, Holmes?
What does that even mean? What do you mean? I've won almost every race in this game. Wait, meal with back and forth. Back in 2019, I told her I did YouTube, and she literally just went on the website, typed in my legal first and last name, and then asked all of these. You bless her heart. My grandma still thinks I work for Google, and I've completely given up on trying to correct her. She's had a stroke, and I think, I don't want to say she has like Alzheimer's or dementia, but it would explain a lot. The amount of, every time I go visit her, the amount of wacky shit that comes out of her mouth. I went back for Christmas, and for an hour I heard about aliens. Like, I think her best years are behind her. Let's put it that way. She reminds me of the fucking... Who here's... Justin, you'll know. Who here's watched The Sopranos? Because I just marathon the whole show in like a month. When I went comatose for a month. Ugh. I came out backwards. I came out drinking inside juice. I had to be in the hospital for a while. Explains a lot. The Sopranos. The Mamma Mia Gabagool show. My grandma is like Livia, but not trying to kill me. You know? She's very based in, like, unbased and live-pilled. Just not a direct danger to my health. In the sense, like, she's self-centered and, like, she's at the center of her own universe. I think the best way to describe my grandmother. The fact that she kind of means well, but just doesn't have, like, that gene to where she can put herself in somebody else's shoes, so she doesn't really present things in a nice way. Like, she gets me presents all the time. She bought me an air fryer that I didn't need. So she bought me... she paid to have me have the pleasure of selling something on Facebook Marketplace. And, like, I have a nice set of pans in the other room that I'm waiting till I move out to use. And, like, my grandma doesn't... Like, she's not evil. However, that's a fucking wall. I am dead. There's one incident from when I was a kid. And I was overweight as a kid. I think it was, like, size 36 or 38 waist, and I was 4'4". I was 150 pounds, and I was not tall. Which is why I'm really, like, self-centered and insecure about my weight now. But I was really, it was bad when I was a kid. And, like, I'm not paying attention. And, like, kids are evil, right? So, like, you have any sort of, like, minor defect, and you will know about it for the next couple of years you're at that school. So I wasn't even that fat, but kids called me fat all the time and blah, blah, blah. And, like, I'd come home crying, and, like, it was bad. My grandmother, in her well-mannered, she means well, took me to a naturopathic doctor. And I don't know if there's any actual science there, but they drew my blood, and, like, I was, like, no older than 11. Like, this is Looney Tunes. Like, you're taking a kid who hasn't even had his growth spurt yet. No, you're too fat. We gotta go see a doctor. That's a little bit, you know. Everybody else's grandma's like, hey, I'm coming to visit. I'm gonna bring you so much food that you'll actually fucking explode. Not mine. 2 celery sticks and a pat on the back. But she took me to see a naturopathic doctor. It's like a I don't know. You'd have to Google it. I remember the name of the doctor. I don't remember the type of medicine. But it's like you don't need like medication. You just drink tea and you'll be better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know enough, John, to say that, but it doesn't sound like real science. Naturopathic, is that not what I said? That's what I meant to say. But I had my blood work done, and the doctor comes back and goes, you have a lot of parasites in your blood. And I go, and that sounds terrifying. He goes, but it's totally normal. It just means you eat a lot of red meat. And, like, obviously, he's like, well, fast food or whatever. I'm like, well, dude, I'm fucking 11. Like, I don't make my own diet choices. I don't go to the grocery store. I eat what I'm fucking given. So why are you telling me this? Either way, I went home, whatever, and like a week later, my grandma comes by after school, and it was not a good day at school, with a, like, I don't know if it was the National Enquirer. Oh, I killed a man. I don't know if it was the National Enquirer, but, like, one of those magazines that's just full of random nonsense, you know what I mean? And big, bold, yellow, I'll never forget it. Big, bold, yellow letters on the front of the magazine. So I get home from school, and she gives me the magazine. She's like, I bought you a magazine. I was like, oh, cool. And I thought it was like, I was buying a lot of shonen jumps at the time, like anime or manga. So I thought it was manga. And I was like, holy shit, Grandma. Like, I didn't expect you to know all this stuff. That's incredible. No. And I look at it, it says, are parasites making you fat on the cover. And she just looked at me and fucking smirked. And I was like, I literally never want to see you again. She's like, what? I'm like, please leave, and I never want to talk to you again. And she did not take that as an answer, so I said some curses and did not realize that Oswaldo had to win. Unfortunate. So yeah, like, she means well, but just, you know... That's what I mean. If you watch The Sopranos, like, she reminds me of Olivia the more I think about it. Just not trying to murder her own child. And she's in her late 70s now, and she keeps moving from like senior living home to senior living home, where it's not like a old folks home, but like it's an apartment building where a lot of old people live. Like they don't have nurses and shit. It just so happens that more old people live there than anybody else. And she's like, I fucking hate old people. I'm like, well, I hate to break it to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Assisted living. I wouldn't even say that. It's just like a seniors community. Danny, my grandmother texts me at least 3 times a week because nobody else wants to talk to her or see her. Well, I don't know if that's entirely true, but like none of her other grandkids talk to her. Her own children, like my mom is the Tony Soprano in this scenario where my mom lives local, so she makes sure like she's not dying, but like doesn't hang out with her. Like she's kind of made her bed. Man, then like I don't know how long a lot of you guys have been around, but especially over COVID, guys and girls, sorry. I don't know how a lot of you folks have been around, but over COVID, fucking Christ. Over COVID, I put on like 40 pounds. I think I was about 150, 160. Yeah, she caught a Lamborghini to the head. Yeah, I put on a lot of weight over COVID. And like, I went home to visit, and the entire time I was visiting my grandmother, she was just making comments about my weight. And I had to keep going, like, I fucking know. Like, I'm not 11 anymore, right? I can stand up for myself. So I'm like, I know, I don't want to hear it. She goes, wow, blah, blah, blah. And like every other day, she's like, well, I'm going to buy you pants so you can make healthier food. I'm like, fucking, I know. I'm working on it. Leave me alone. I didn't drive 6 hours to be called fat. Like, fucking chill. She's like super duper duper healthy. She could probably run a marathon tomorrow if she wanted to. She's got like her yoga, like she can teach yoga. She's like licensed to do a bunch of shit. Last January, I was 208 pounds. I'm at 165 now. I still got a little bit of a ways to go, but a lot of the hard work is done. Working from home was a big adjustment, diet-wise. You don't need 3,000 calories a day if you never get off the ground. You do? No. No. E-Racer reached out and were like, hey, we'd love for you to compete. And I was like, oh, well, okay. And then I was under the impression that meant like, hey, we'll cover your entry fee. No. And it was $25 US, which is like 30 Canadian dollars. And I'm not paying 30 Canadian dollars to finish 100. I am not an oval racer. I've never been an oval racer, and I that is not my scene. If it was cheaper and I had a little bit more time to prepare, maybe, but no. All the best to them, though. I watched Nate qualify last night. I fucking crashed again. Well, that's the thing. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really give a shit. Like, I was like, these kids are going to call me fat, whether I'm fat or not. So what do I care? We like Blake, too. We like all of Dead Zones. Dead Zones are friends. Friend zone, not Dead Zone. Yeah, we like the E-Racer guys. I just didn't feel comfortable spending that kind of money when I'm going on a trip in a week. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Blake's in it. I was watching Nate qualify last night, and I was watching all the heats and stuff. I'm pretty sure, not McCandless, but I'm pretty sure, Blake Reynolds is in it. You like Blake. The Dead Zone folks, whenever we have like a charity race, like for Daytona, they're our setup people. And I gotta tell you, we were running like setup shop setups for Daytona, and we were like, this isn't great, but we can do it. And then we got a setup from Dead Zone, and it was immediately like the car was so much easier to drive and faster. And Yeah, we're big Dead Zone fans in this house. But yeah, I don't know, like with weight, when people like try to lovingly push you towards it, it almost makes me want to just eat more food. Because that's how I dealt with being a child. That was my coping mechanism, was food. Which obviously, you know, if you're big and you eat, you get bigger, and that makes you sad, so you eat. Like, dinner was the thing I looked forward to most in the day when I was young. But nobody wanted to talk about that, right? Everyone just wants to say, hey, you're fat. No one wants to know why. Just, no, like, you're just big. I'm so happy for kids now where I'm sure it's still bad, but I think, like, my generation was the last generation where mental health was a huge stigma. Where you couldn't, like, it wasn't even a factor now. I do that all the time. If I get really into something, I just forget. If I start working on a video or a project or something, I forget. All the time. It'll be like 2 a.m. I'm like, shit, I gotta go make dinner. I'm sure it's not great now, but I feel like if I was born in 2003 and instead of 1993, and I had the same issues through school, I would have got, like, help from a doctor for mental health. But it just wasn't even, like, on my parents' fucking radar at the time. Even until recently, it took my mom, I think, having an anxiety attack for the first time at her job to really kind of make everything click. So I used to tell her, like, hey, like, because I moved away, you know, so when we go home and we talk, I talk about, like, being anxious and being depressed, and she goes, oh, you're fine. And I didn't take it personally, it's just my mom, right? She's in her 50s or 60s. She's in her 50s. I'm not going to sit here and have this argument with her. It's just not worth it. But now, it's like, that's completely changed. As soon as she had, like, a moment, she's like, I get it now. Justin, man. Oh. No. I'm like, and I don't think, like, maybe the numbers disagree with this, but I don't think, like, kids are getting worse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think kids are growing up more depressed or more anxious or more ADHD or more whatever. I just think that more parents are, like, not trying to sweep it under the rug. They take their kids to the fucking doctor and they get treated. You know, that's half the reason I'm scared to go to a doctor for anything, is knowing, like, what if I had something my whole fucking life? I'd rather just not know at this point. I mean, that's wrong. Don't do that. But, like, I'd be so fucking angry if I went to a doctor and, like, yeah, you've had ADHD your whole life. I'm like, man, what could this little pill have prevented, you know? That's not healthy, and I do generally want to go get checked out one day, because, I don't know, I don't want to self-diagnose, but I do have some shit wrong. Straight, I'm not even a furry, and I know that's not true. Yeah, I would have. Every friend I've ever met who is in the furry community, like, that's their lifeline. That's keeping them here. You know? Like, that's the best part of their life. Where you can be in a group where nobody judges you, well, for the most part, and, like, you are free to be whatever the fuck you want to be. And I really think this is just looping, because now I have to go win wagers. It is absolutely looping. This fucking game, dude. I knew it. Yeah, we've only went up 1% this whole time. Well, it's not like it's an opportunity to make money. You know what I mean? Let's do the beach tournament because we're here. Yeah, I think the wagers into tournaments thing is just constant. Yeah, but there's like 17 other fucking ways to make money in the game. Why would I need that? If it's in the mission log, I'm assuming it's like shit I need to actively do. It's really annoying. I put all this fucking effort in all these tournaments for like 10 grand and it's not even adding to completion. I'm gonna be heated.
Hey, Doc, you ready? You know it, Flair.
I wouldn't be surprised if they gave both Lamborghinis the same engine audio. The engine audio is not great in this game. To be honest, it's of that era where game audio was really hit and miss. Some games were like incredible, and some games were not quite there yet. I hate that you mentioned that because now I never noticed it because it just sounds good, but I never like had the thought of is it a V12 or not. Now I can't unhear it. I missed the corner. I gotta shave like tonight. This is driving me nuts. Nuts.
Ready for this? I was ready before you was born.
Like all the bikes sound the same. The Ducati sounds the same as the Kawasaki. Some of the V8s sound great, some of them don't. Well, I mean, from what I remember, too, like, a lot of the engine audio in 3 wasn't incredible either. I don't think it was bad, it just wasn't accurate. Which is an issue, well, not an issue, but it's something that was very, very common in games of this era. Like, the engine audio might be good, might be bad. Accurate? Probably not. Hello, I'm here. Maybe not the best time to... Oh, I pressed the aggro button, dude. Fucking sug me. Sug me off. Yeah, Justin, as somebody who's been into, like, the mafia genre of, like, movies and TV, I've never watched The Sopranos, and I'm really mad that it took me 29 years. I get it. I understand. I was like, all right, forget about it, Gabagool. In the first episode, I'm like, wait, he's got a therapist? What the shit? Such a good show. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I'm going to do Boardwalk Empire next. I need more Steve Buscemi. I said it like that on purpose. Goodbye, Audi. I woke up this morning, got myself a sub. If I recall, it was a meatball sub. Well, like, if you've seen The Sopranos and you watch something like Breaking Bad, it makes, like, it's not the same show, but, like, the inspiration is very clear. where they wanted to make a character that started off as like, yeah, he makes some bad decisions, but he's like our lovable goofball, and then like more into the season, you're like, oh, this guy's just fucked up. Okay. He's just a demon. Oh, all right. Like, you go from rooting for him to, like, I don't know, to towards the end, you're like, this guy fucking sucks.
Okay, little man stepping up. I like that.
Sometimes I'm good at video games. Dude, coming out of aggro is terrible. Fuck you. Yeah, if you have HBO or you can sail the high seas, I would recommend going to... I watched the movie, too. The movie wasn't as good. The movie was still good, but it wasn't... There's only so much story they can tell in, like, 2 hours versus a whole season of TV. It felt very fast. It was over before I knew it. And I was waiting for, like, plots to develop, and it'd be like, all right, here comes the development. 3, 2, 1, bang! And I was like, oh, Jesus. Watch Peaky Blinders? No, but the whole reason I'm on this kick is, like, YouTube shorts. I was getting recommended The Sopranos, Peaky Blinders, Boardwalk Empire, and then some other show that I've actually watched that I forget. But I was like, okay, it's been decades. I'm going to watch The Sopranos. So I was between Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders for my next show. I wanted to watch Boardwalk Empire because it's got Speed Buscemi in it.
Man, I don't believe it.
Oh, dude, The Wire. I thought The Wire was like a courtroom drama. No, it's not at all. I don't know if we can get HBO in Canada. Because The Sopranos is on Crave here. But if you have a boat, you can kind of get any show you want. You have a boat and nowhere to sail it. The Wire's lit. What's up, Caleb? I've seen clips. I can't watch TV. Oh, it's House. I can't watch TV like a normal person, though. That is a not movable object. If I get into a TV show, you won't see me until I'm done the TV show. Like, I had friends tell me to get into Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones was over. I'm like, can't do it. They're like, why not? I'm like, I know that every episode's like an hour and a half. Or they're long episodes, and there's a lot of TV to watch. No. Nah, I want to watch The Wire. I found a way to, I bought a thing. I didn't find a way. I'm not a genius. I Googled it. To get a thumb drive to work on my, like, Amazon Fire Stick. So I watched the last, like, season of The Sopranos in bed, which was nice. I mean, I streamed it. Smile. Fuck Brad Pitt. Is this because of the F1 thing, or did something else happen? Yeah, Tony, but if you want to play local files, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I want to play physical... Oh, no, I don't have a smart TV. No. The TV I have upstairs is, like, old. I haven't bought a TV in, like, 10 years. Like, smart TVs can read right off the sticks, right? Yeah. Mine doesn't do that. I have a Fire Stick, and then you can get it's like an OTG cable, so you can plug something with USB into it. So if you have a hard drive or a thumb drive or whatever, so I have a little thumb drive, I put the show on and watched it in bed. It was nice. The audio was all wacky, but That is the risk you run.
Don't blame the LA traffic, fool.
Gonna not suck. I don't think it'll suck. I think worst case scenario, it'll be like kind of meh. I think the visuals will be cool, and with the people behind it, like, I don't think it'll be bad. But I don't think it's gonna be like the next, like, it's not gonna usurp whatever your favorite racing movie is. I have so little hope for Gran Turismo as a movie. I would love to be proved wrong, but in every fucking trailer, I'm like, this looks like B-movie schlock. Like, this does not look good. And I mean, if their entire market is going to have to be racing fans. Gamers, I don't think, care enough about Gran Turismo to go see it.
Wanna be able to hold that lead.
I'm the exact opposite, Justin. The driving doesn't look terrible, but the acting seems like there was better acting in Grid or Grid Legends. I will gladly be wrong on that one, but Mamma mia. Yeah, but he can only read the lines he's given. And the lines he's given are not great. You strap him to a 200-mile-an-hour rocket. Thank God. I wasn't paying attention at all.
I ain't no hater, feel me? So congrats on the win.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like Driven. Driven is incredibly underrated, and I don't know why people don't like it. It's stupid, but like so is every action movie of that era.
Hello? Thought you would really like to know that the Hills tournament is back on.
Yeah, the Hills tournament just keeps happening over and over and over again. Yeah, and it just says Hills tournament. So I think the tournaments and the dine out, like everything from this down are gonna be. Yeah, win some wagers and beat tournament are all like at perpetuity. So this is the only one that looks different. When's the Forza movie? If I speak, I'm in trouble. So I don't know how you can do a racing movie where everyone has to talk like it's a Call of Duty lobby. I will say that I don't hate the info that's come out about the new game, but it does just, I don't know. It's too similar to other things that I would rather play. Again, I really hope that the new Forza is incredible and is everything they want it to be and reinvigorates the series or the franchise, at least the motorsport franchise. Horizon franchise is fine. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. I wish nothing for the best for them, but like I think even if it's a 10 out of 10 banger game, my time with that community is over. Not that every other community is much better, to be honest. I got called out for some iRacing bullshit the other day by some dude for no reason other than I think maybe he thought I was making fun of his teammate. I do not like when people talk shit behind my back, especially people I don't know and have never spoken to before. Yeah, welcome to Strikes. Pay your local voice actors or whatever. No, it's the writer's strike. TLDR, writers going on strike because too much AI shit. They're like, well, AI is not good and you're not paying us and you never were paying us. And it's gotten worse now, I think. Yeah, the Actors Guild is going on strike, I think. And executives are just like, whatever, we got money, we'll wait. We don't care. Let them starve. Has-beens. Oh, I thought I was going to jump over that car. I had hope there for a minute. Are the actors on strike in support of the writers, or they have their own issues? Well, that's he's not coming back. Okay. I have this part of social media turned off, so I have no idea what any of this is. I know of it, but like I don't look into it. Another invention that could have been used... that guy's gone. Another invention that could have been used for something good that corporations are just using to fuck the middleman. Alex, the morgue is the busiest place in the city here. Like, imagine, like shit in conjunction with AI, what could be done. Like, if it was used, like, I don't say morally, but any shit that comes out like this, big tech and big corps is, like, the first thing they can think of is, like, how do we fuck as many people as possible? Like, how much more money do you need? How can you be, like, a multi-millionaire and never have to worry about money ever again and go, nah, that's not enough? I need the imaginary number in my bank account to be higher. Like, one Bugatti is not enough. I need 2 Bugattis. Like, I'll never understand that. I would very much like to be a millionaire, don't get me wrong, but I would love the idea of I'll never have to worry about income ever again. But there's a point, dude. There'll be movies and TV shows. There was last time there was a big strike. They'll find a way. If not, whatever. There's so much other shit you can watch. Old shows, old TV, streaming. It's not like we're limited to what's on cable anymore. Like, I don't remember the last time I watched a new episode of a new television show on television. I wanted to watch the Hot Wheels show. That's really about it. And I only really want to watch it because Hurt's in it. I don't care about Rutledge. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but, you know. I want to watch the Hurtridge Eugene Jr. TV show. That's it. That's all I want. Like, even movies. I was just going to start going back to movie theaters. I still might go see the Spoderman movie while it's still in a movie theater, but at the same time, like, I could have to, like, sex races. 3, 2, 1, go! An unfortunate typo. And it ruled. I mean, the last one was really good. I've heard of some AI debauchery on the new Spoderman, though. Take that with a grain of salt, though, because I, like, half read a headline of a Twitter article. So don't quote me on that.
Maybe you're not as useless as you look.
But, lost their job. Okay, yeah. Again, I could just be misquoting. That's why I always make sure, like, unless I'm sure of something, I don't stand by what I say half the time. I am not an authority on anything. I just sit here, play a video game, and spout bullshit. Oh, Kina, you moron. I didn't have to restart the series. Could have just did race 3. We might beat the game tonight. I apologize to everybody, like, watching this on YouTube, to all, like, 50 of you, and I wasn't being sarcastic. Like, that's incredible. Who are like, I want to figure out how to beat the game 100%, and I literally just wasted, like, 6 hours of your time doing the same 6 races over and over and over again. Fuck me, I guess. Learn from my mistakes. No hard top for the Slambo. I don't remember if this is a game that you can put the top up and down. I think it might be, but I haven't sat down and tried. If I win this will be the last race of the series, and I'll check. But no, both Murcielagos are hard tops, or soft, are verts. And the tops are down. It wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, the customization of this game is not better than 3. It's some areas just as good and some areas not good at all. No, I think this is just like the regular old Murcielago. I'm not even sure if the SB existed at the time. I think this car was still very new. This is 2000, what, 8? Yeah, I think it's the D-pad. We'll look. Speaking of games like that, how do we feel about the new test drive so far? Don't tell Alex BII I said this, but it looks like a game. I don't know. I'm not. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look like, I don't know. Justin, close your ears. Actually, no, you're a motorsport guy, not a Horizon guy, right? In terms of how you eat, like who puts food on table. People are calling it a Horizon clone, and I really don't think so. I think that's kind of stupid. It does look like they're focusing on the lifestyle stuff in Solar Crown a lot more, which is great. They needed to do that. I think if you want to point the finger at Horizon Clone, that the crew is sitting right there. You know what I mean? Like the crew Motorfest, every trailer, I'm like, dude. What's up, Dorset? The million job. What do you? Oh, like million credits. So I've been doing the same 5 races over and over, having no idea that it was they looped, so we're making money. I'm not gonna say anything, Mitch, until I got my hands on it. You never know, but it does look very similar in terms of tone, in terms of like vibe. It looks like the same game. Yeah, that's why I'm mad at the Crew 2. I don't even think the Crew 2 is a bad game. I've seen people like buy it while it's on sale and play it and have fun with the Crew 2. But the Crew 2 just kind of ignoring everything the Crew 1 built and going, hey, let's make a festival-based racing game, but we're going to put planes and boats. Like, that is the most frustrating part about all of that. All right, I'm pressing buttons.
Hello?
Yes.
Brother, you up for loot?
Yeah, win wagers in Hollywood. That's changed the song. That's changed the song. That does nothing. That does nothing. That, nope. Nope. I have now pressed every button. So unless there's a wide body that I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know how to say, like, I don't have high hopes for Motorfest, but I hope it's good. I just don't think it will be. When it comes to the new test drive, it does look like they're focusing on all the right stuff. But my biggest thing is that, like, even Forza fans are getting bored of Forza now. Oh, yeah, this is just the dub edition wide body, and then it's going to look exactly like that anyway. So, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point. Like why are you making the exact same game that the other side will say has made to the point of where people who, like, are loyal to that brand are bored of it? Like the most loyal Forza fans now are like, yeah, Horizon's getting a little stale. So, like, why the fuck are you making a game that is a basic direct ripoff of that, and you're not really changing all that much gameplay wise? So I don't get it. I really don't understand. But I'm hoping that the new test drive is so vastly different that it's like a rejuvenation to the whole genre. It might not be, you never know, but yeah, see how it's just called Mac Burger now? So I think the tournaments and the wagers will just loop over and over and over and over again. Options. Game options. Nope. Oh, maybe because I'm in a cutscene? New high-performance vehicles coming soon. Yeah, not this car. That's a really stupid place for that. Oh my god, I just noticed this. I'm used to it now, but that would have been nice to know. Yeah, I watched, I looked at, I saw some, I don't know why I said I watched. I saw some, like, clips. And, it didn't look terrible, but... Viola? Yeah, it's purple in Italian. I double-checked. Yeah, so what? I guess we'll just got to do the champ stuff. I don't know what else there is to do. Letitia's the closest one. Like, the Vantage might be able to do that. I think if it's got its top up, you can take it off, but not the other way around. So like, I mean, Mitch, I don't know how much you watched me play Unlimited 2, but Unlimited 2, like, the racing was cool, but the main draw of the game was, like, the pseudo, at the time, like, the pseudo MMO lifestyle stuff. So, like, buying houses, the cars going in the houses. Like, it's not like you could turbo customize them or whatever like you can in Forza. There's no engine swaps or anything crazy like that. The cars barely had fucking upgrades. That wasn't the point. You know what I mean? Like, it was a more, like, supercar lifestyle-based open-world racing game.
All right, big man, let's have us a quick race.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And I mean, like, I don't know if I'm doing a good job selling it, but it was fun. You know, you got to go to stores and, like, buy shit for your avatar. You don't win it by fucking Fortnite dancing on people. There was casinos and stuff where you could go bet money. I wasn't playing the game online at the time, so I don't know for sure, but there was a lot more to do than just, hey, go race, hey, go race, hey, go race. It was really like, it made the world feel a lot more alive. I'm just permanently scared. It's a cool looking Lamborghini. I'm permanently scared that since games are like designed by committee now, they're gonna go, well, we need to make this more Horizon because Horizon's what sells. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm definitely not as big of a fan of Test Drive as some people. It's not my favorite franchise in the world, but I like it. Looks like there's a piss filter. Dude, Most Wanted 2005 knew it all along. I really hope they don't remaster all those old games.
You on top for the moment, but things can change in seconds, baby.
Look, not because I don't want it, just because they'll find a way to fuck it up. Just re-release it. On the Unos Roaster. Is there a Miata on this game? There might be. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all hope is not lost for Test Drive. The crew, again, if I have the money, I'll buy it because they're not giving me that fucking game. I don't know anybody at Ubisoft. EA maybe, but Ubisoft no. I will buy that game with my own money and give it my own honest try. Both time I've sat down with both crews while they're in the beta, I had a ton of fun. But that was for like 2 hours. John, I'm not DMing somebody I barely knew to be like, hey, give me game free, please. I know people from Ubi through fucking Siege. That's not... I don't roll like that.
I knew you weren't man enough to be in the lead.
Alright. I also don't know who from that community I can trust anymore. Other than, like, the people I was actually friends with. I'm just not even bothering anymore. If it's who I think it is. Holy moly. Oh my god. Look what the cat coughed up. If it ain't old fucking Roussel the Fuchs.
Oh my god, it's happening again.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was, John, by the way. Yeah, I don't... For reasons I'm sure you know, I don't fuck with that community at all anymore. Thank you, Russell, for the raid. Everyone come from Russell stream. My name is Arrow. We're playing about another hour or so of Midnight Club LA. I think we're like 90% of the way through the game. It turns out I was trapped into doing infinite missions there for a while, so we're actually progressing now. Rossados. I probably said that wrong, but I tried. Yeah, John, probably for the best. I've heard too many things that are like... I guess if I really wanted to give those people the benefit of the doubt, I could, but it's like, man, there's too many things that line up here. Too much of this makes sense. I'm not even getting into it, John. That is not a conversation for this chat. But yes. Yes, I have. That's what I am referring to. I hope you had... Oh, my God. I hope you had a good stream, Russell. I'm hitting everything right now. Guys, you should go check out Russell. They're very friend-shaped. A bean, if you will. Thanks for the resubs, Andy, Resser, and Russell themselves. I would really like to beat this game soon. Yeah, Russ also does car game stuff. No, I'm not talking about Ubisoft. There is something that happened in our like local community that I'd rather not get into. Not my place, not the place. I was so far removed from it, and it's such a big game of telephone that like it's just not for me to repeat. If you want a hint, Smash Brothers. There you go. That's all you really need to know. And whatever you're thinking, probably not far off. Nah, I brought it up, John. I just wanted to stop it there. If I was like a Smash streamer or whatever, like I would talk about it a bit more, but it's literally so fucking far removed from me, it's not worth repeating. And it doesn't really involve me directly at all. Not my fucking place. What's up, Justin? I talked shit about your video game while you were gone. Kwame with a gift sub to Dorset. Holy shit, indeed. You help me give some advice to... did I? Removing bonus credits for manual shifting, too. That's a thing? Honestly, if it makes the career better, I'm all for it. I always thought it was better to reward players for playing the game on a harder difficulty, but if it makes the game more fun, then I'm here for it. I don't care. Out of the sex race? No! No sex for Clint Boyer. You absolutely can. I'm playing on a physical disc on my Xbox One, too. It's like $12 Canadian, so I'm sure it's like less, like $9.99 US, and it's all the DLC and everything. It's a bit of a grind, and it gets really annoying in the middle, but it's not a bad video game. If you have no other way of playing Midnight Club. Wheels and pedals. Used. Buy used. I'm literally sponsored by a rig company and a wheel company, and I'll always say whatever you can find local, cheap, is what you should go with. Sim racing shit doesn't really depreciate that much after you, like, if you buy a wheel used, you could probably sell it as long as it's in similar condition. For about the same price. You may lose like 5% on the deal. Yeah, exactly. As a plug, !NLR, if you use my code, I think it's to US and maybe Canadians, but definitely US customers only. They just came out with a GT... I forgot the name of it. The GT Elite Lite, I think, which is like a full rig, but it's a fold-up. So it can support a 13 Newton meter direct drive wheel. It's got a nice little wheel deck. There's no monitor mount or anything, but it's as serious as a folding rig gets. I don't know how much it is, but it looks like a pretty decent piece of kit. And a lot of people that I trust have messaged me privately because they've done reviews on it. Like, nah, it's good. You know what I mean? Like, they don't gotta lie to me, right? So... I'm very, very excited for the world of sim racing. And then you have wheels like the new Camus wheel, which is all built into the rim. Cheap. Like, stuff's only getting less and less expensive now. And it's really just good for everybody, no matter what company you choose to stand. If one company is like putting out some cheap shit at good quality, we're all eating good. The Camus wheel looks goofy as shit, but I haven't heard one bad thing about it. I've heard it's like, yeah, it's a cheaper wheel, but it's the cheapest way to get into direct drive, so fuck it. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't buy... I'm saying if you're somebody who's moving from, like, Forza or F1 on a controller, and you know you like racing games on a serious level, and it's something you want to get into, then yeah, maybe think about getting a bit more of a serious rig. Maybe think about getting a new wheel or a brand new wheel. Whatever. But if you're like, my best example is, physics looked interesting. There definitely are physics. They're there. It plays like classic Midnight Club. If you played Midnight Club 3, this game is very floaty and drifty. It's exactly the same. Well, very similar. I'm pretty sure Will Wirewire paid maybe $300 total for his setup, and he's got a folding rig, and he's just kept an eye on eBay and kept an eye on classifieds and bought stuff when it came up. Should that cost so much? I don't know. Because it's from China, maybe? Think if it's shipped from China, like, and it took like 2 weeks, maybe, but I don't know.
Did I give you permission to be all up on my ride?
Fucking damn it. Yeah, LC, nothing, like, if you buy a wheel brand new and sell it, it will depreciate. But if you buy a used wheel, I think it's going to start changing now with all these direct drives getting cheap. But, like, if you buy a G920 for $300 used, you can sell it for $300 in a year used. Like, driving force GTs and, like, G27s are still expensive. Well, still holding value, we'll say. They're not like $40. Metal dance pad market. I'd rather not. I feel like it's very similar as to where like to where sim racing was a couple of years ago, where if you want to get into it, like the entry level stuff isn't really worth your time, and you need to spend money to get something good. I didn't know you were a DDR guy, Justin. That's news. Contract loan plans. I've been on my parents' plan since I moved. I need to do Roar. I used Roar twice, went this sucks, and haven't used it since. Boom. Boom. Kiss. Also, don't talk to a Canadian about phone pricing. That is a question for the chat. American phone plans are so much cheaper, it's hilarious. I did it. I beat the beaches champ.
I gotta give you your props. You a rider for real.
Thank you, Carol. I was waiting for another phone call, but... Mission log. Yeah, all these tournaments are pointless. I wish I could clear them out of my thing. I mean, that's good to know, though. Like, look how little we have left to do. Did my fucking percentage move? Yeah! 10% left. I think all I really have to do is time trials, and like all these races are just for fun. Like if you want to grind money or whatever, the time trials aren't, but like all these like little point-to-point races I think are just like for fun and or money. So I'm pretty stoked on that, to be honest. So I figured I'd have to like beat them all and win all of them. I think Midnight Club 3 was the same way. I don't like when the map still has lots of shit for you to do and you're done the game. I like the idea of looking at the map, seeing nothing, and like that's my serotonin hit from 100%ing. Yeah, so collectibles, and then a couple of little things, and then the goal attack. I'm hoping goal attack doesn't take very long. I'm hoping it's just hard.
Fine with me.
But yeah, I used a base model Logitech and a desk mount up until maybe a year or two ago. Sim racing is very much a hobby where like you don't have to spend lots of money on it, but you absolutely can if you want to. I'm thinking I might start sending some emails about that new THRUSTMASTER wheel. I'm too curious now about how like everyone I've ever talked to that has a direct drive is like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah, but I got a TX, and like that was a big jump from my Logitech. They go like, no. Is that a Mira? Maybe. The Mira is actually pretty good in this game. I don't know if it's like meta or whatever, but like to drive, it's very grippy, which is weird, but.
Oh, you think you're good, huh?
Yeah, it's the pedals. Like, I've heard so much good news about load cell pedals, and my biggest problem in a sim racing perspective is braking. Like, I can't brake as hard as most people. I brake early, and I brake too soon and too much, if that makes sense. My Christian bonus. Thank you, Jesus. Thanks for the $40. But I feel like the DD would help with drifting a lot too. But I'm really like eager to see the difference if that day ever comes. I'm very happy with my wheel. It's my pedals that I'm like thinking about, but I'm not satisfied with my pedals. But something that people told me about load cells is the exact problem I'm having with my pedals right now, where like I feel like I brake 40%, and then if you look at the bar, sometimes I brake 80%, sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's 20, and it feels like, thank you, Andy, very cool, and it feels like I'm putting the same amount of effort into the pedal every time. So, I don't know if the guy I emailed last time still works at THRUSTMASTER, but I might send him an email saying, hey, you were supposed to send me a pair of pedals a couple years ago. Can I make good on that? Finish 300 off. Yes. Like, this is going to take 8 years. So, what do we left to do? Big jump, which I'm sure we can farm or find a guide for. Motorcycle champ, muscle champ, tuner champ, luxury champ. Level 3 aggro, level 3 roar. Drive 50 miles on 2 wheels. No idea. Drive 50 miles on a wheel. This won't be that hard. Beat the exotic champ. Win 50. This is easy. This is easy. This is easy. This will happen on its own, I'm sure. Yeah, this is the one I don't know. 5,000 miles. Basically, I'll have to beat the game and see where we're at. Online. I'm not doing any of the online achievements. Apparently, it's still up. I don't care. I'm not doing any of the online achievements. I do not give enough of a shit. Online, finish, and then collectibles, and then beat the city champ, and then goal attack.
Cool, man. I'll be waiting for you.
Noted charity racer. It'd be nice. And I mean, like, if I wanted to do a 24-hour and not use my load cells, I still have the T3PAs. I have to get in my rig now and adjust them because they're kind of off-center. You can't really go wrong with Mitch with a purple Lamborghini. I'm sorry. There you go. I didn't mean to do that. When you're going that fast, you can't turn. Like, you can, but, like, you turn the stick a little bit, the car just goes flying. So I'm like, well, I hope he gets out of my way. He didn't. Unfortunate. Sorry, Tommy. Should have drove a street bike. I still can't believe I participate in an iRacing league with Jim fucking DeChamp. And he's a meme. That's still wild, man. I can't wait to tell people that. Like, you know Nitro Circus? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know a couple of them now. What? Yeah, I race with Jim DeChamp every Wednesday night. He's terrible. He sucks. He has the most fun, though, apparently, which is awesome. I love Jim. I will not have any DeChamp slander in this chat. The Jim DeChamp experience is something we all need to...
Got some skills, son, but no long-term plans.
Barstool. I'm good. Dude, he's an actual full-ass grown adult with, like, a very successful career. He does not need to be good at iRacing. That guy doesn't care. Oh, Jesus. Later, LC. Have a good night, dude. You got no long-term plan. Why are you calling me out, bro? I'm literally a Twitch streamer. You're right.
Really lucky that toy box of yours didn't break down.
Dude, you don't talk about Viola like that. I'll knock you out. I'll knock your teeth out. And then this is... I think it's Leon we need to race. Right? Yeah, because they have been, like, yellow. Yeah, they've been yellow. Oh, no, Dora's the tournament. Leon is the one we need to race.
Yeah, who's this?
It's Letitia. Your name's ringing on the streets. Come through Ocean Ave in Santa Monica. Fools are looking to race.
All right, Letitia. It's a strange pickup line, but whatever. Could be fun.
Pickup line. Fun? You are not man enough, Trust. You just need to focus on the...
Man enough to hang up, though. Chat, what do we want to do on Sunday? Curious. More of this, or do you want to do iRacing? I wouldn't mind taking a week off of iRacing. The last time I did PCC, I got genuinely actually mad. I had to worship the Lord. After that, I don't know if we'll be finished, but, like, we can get done, like, the main races, probably. There's a bot on Reddit. Probably. Does anybody want a fun Discord tip? Justin, while you're here, thank you for the DM today, by the way, because I never would have asked on my own. I've wanted to for like a week, but I'm like, oh, just gotta be patient. I sent the dude like 2 emails that both went unresponded to, so I was like, you have to be, though. Like, if you live off of invoices, like if I get paid that this month, that's life-changing money. Like, that is life-changing money. But yeah, quick little fun tip for Discord users. If you have somebody randomly join your Discord, say that they're a graphic designer and post a lot of, like, very generic-looking graphic designs, that's a bot. Just ban them.
Let's go!
Thank you, Leon. Somebody did that. Somebody posted in our Discord yesterday, and I forget who was like, should I ban them? I'm like, oh, yeah. All the messages look identical, like, hello, I am graphic design. I love graphic. Here are thing. And it's all, like, the generic-looking Twitch gamer logos. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of people, like, want that kind of shit, but, like, it looks too generic. Like, nah. You got this off the Google. I don't believe you. And I think if they get replies, it's a real human that replies to you, so... But yeah. Somebody did that in our Discord yesterday. First message in general was like, I'm a graphic designer. I'm like, all right, goodbye. Yeah, Discord's not, like, the worst app in the world, but if you get a friend request or a DM from someone you don't recognize, just ignore it. Don't ever believe that. Maybe you'll block somebody who is a real person, but I mean, if you have the balls to come into a community Discord and the first thing you do is shill yourself, I don't think you're the person I want to hang out with anyway, so... I don't know if I still have mod perms in the ESDA Discord because I don't, especially when it's like off season. Nobody fucking mods there, not one person, me included. Don't care. ESDA season's over. You guys are all fucking dead to me. I don't give a shit. Well, that's not true. We were supposed to do a lot of like off season stuff this year, and I should have just went the long way. We had plans. Unfortunately, the website on the back of Ethan Minima's car kind of put a stop to that. We're gonna do a lot of like driver meet and greet type shit where it was like pro bro downs like we were doing before. I wanted to do like little mini comps of like big entries and like just silly things just so you guys could have fun, like the pros could have fun in the off season but still feel like involved. And none of it worked out. Next time. Yeah, instead of like just disappearing for the off season, like I would have made sure we didn't like clash with like VDC or anything, so people didn't have to choose. But I wanted, like, my whole goal for ESDA was to make the drivers feel like important and like part of the show. And you know, I feel like a lot of people watch esports drifting for the series and not necessarily for the people, and I wanted to see if we could do anything to change that and make it so like, no, I'm gonna watch this comp because this person's in it. You know what I mean? I'm sure that still exists to a degree, but like, yeah, I had a whole whack of ideas, and it just none of it ended up materializing. Anger management. Okay, we got aggro. Nice. We will switch to roar for the next thing that we have to do. Roar. I think we might still end up doing some of that, Sam, because I talked to Die. Well, he sent me a message, I should say, about wanting to do more streams on the like ESDA Twitch so we can get affiliated. Which I think is a good idea. Imagine, right? Hey, we need to make money. Let's maybe think about ways to make money. Crazy, right? Who would want to affiliate their Twitch account? Wouldn't it be embarrassing if somebody had to make an emote for that channel, even though the channel could have emotes themselves? I'm definitely not talking about a specific Twitch channel right now. Definitely not. I'll get over it eventually. No. Die pays so much money out of his own pocket. I don't know if anyone knows that. That dude is so fucking dedicated to what he does. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, I think any league loses money to a point. But yeah, like even entry fees, that all goes to cover the stream and make sure the stream's good. No, God no. The driver entries covered like a third of it. Ow. Remember FaZe Clan? Dude, I'm 30. Of course I remember FaZe Clan. Especially when we lost our, like, a lot of the sponsors don't, unless you're a huge name, they don't give you money. So they give you, like, prizes and stuff, right? So that's where all those prizes come from. But then, like, almost every person on the stream is, like, doesn't work. We were gonna work for free this year, but that changed. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm at liberty to like disclose, but yeah, Die puts in a lot of his own money. A lot of his own money. He really loves it and really has a passion for what he does. And I've tried to talk him out of it and be like, you shouldn't be spending your own money. And nope, that's what he wants to do. So. Just call it the sex race. I know what you mean. Just commit. What's up, Mike? I think you've been here, but hello again. Sex Race 2000. All right, must win.
Whatever. See you there.
When I had chicken tacos, jealous. Hoping my chicken's fucking thawed for dinner. I need you to know, I took some screenshots yesterday after the Off-Road All-Stars race and got set $20 for it. And me and Uber Eats had a long talk. There is a poutine place down, or a shawarma place downtown that used to be my favorite place, but it's just so out of the way now that I'm not working and I'm not out on the road all the, like driving, so I'm not gonna drive all the way downtown. And their prices went up, so like with taxes and whatever, it's like $25 for a big dirt nasty poutine. And I'm like, I don't know. And I really wanted it yesterday, and I really stared at the fucking app and went, no, I'll go eat regular food. Well, I love popping the bubbles. Yeah, man. Dai's a good dude. He, if there's one thing that guy has, it is absolutely a passion for what he creates. He does not do anything half-ass. It's probably cheaper to get an LCD screen than it is to make a gauge now.
One mistake and it's all over, bro.
So streetcars get digital gauges? I don't know how to tell you this. Most modern cars, it's just like an LCD or an LED screen, and then the layout makes it look like it's traditional gauges. Oh no, sometimes there is still the gauge in the middle, but that's fair. That's fair. I didn't think of that. We have beaten all the scrubs.
1 minute down, 14 to go.
Leave me alone, officer. There he is.
Look, so I guess you heard about the waves I've been making.
You've been making ripples at best, son. Nobody cares about number 2.
Gauge.
Something you're gonna have to get used to real soon.
Whatever, man. You like my woman. You talk too much.
Well, let's stop talking then. Just tell me where and when, and I'll make it happen. I want my chance at the title.
Okay, tough guy. Get to the standard as soon as you can, and we'll settle this once and for all.
Mike! I will post a picture of the big dirty poutine later. You absolute beautiful little human being. Thank you so much, Mike, for the 26-21. Definitely not a conversion rate moment. Yeah, I don't know how much you guys care. He's pulling his cock out. He's pulling it out. I don't know how much you guys actually care. But I changed the donation goal for the stream, which has been something related to my teeth for the last couple of months. Because it's all paid for, finally. It's done. I still have to go pick up my replacement tooth. Eventually, hopefully this week. That is absolutely critical, yeah. Somebody sent me that clip in reference to like another thing, and I went, that's funny. Put it on there. But yeah, the whole all the dental shit, like I did have to spend like $2,000, so that sucks, but like it's all done. It looks like. I think I'll have enough money. I should have enough money for everything I need to do this month. This boy's a good dude. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't really like what he's putting out for content right now, but that's just a personal preference. I don't think he's a terrible human being. Which tooth? I don't know. That actually makes me feel really nice that you can't tell, but... What do you think? I don't think he does that anymore, Stray. He used to, for the longest time. If he keeps all of his money now, I don't care. He did that for years. Like, years. I don't know if he still does it. It would be nice if he did. He's got a big fucking house and a bunch of esports shit, so I don't know.
The challenger.
That's me.
Here he is, the challenge.
Yikes.
Still a comedian. So driving, that's the real joke.
Don't remind me why we didn't end up hanging out more.
Because I'm an asshole. My character's a dickhead.
None of these girls want to talk to you.
Hey man, I don't really want to talk to you.
They're both just like
The feeling is mutual.
personality-less douches.
Get on with our lives?
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you back under whatever rock you came from.
God, please. Yeah, I had my gum receded or my tooth receded. Something happened. Next time I go into the dentist, I'm going to write down what happened to my tooth. Because I always forget. This should be free. Unless he just gets, like, plot armor. Nah, like, Mitch, he's been in the YouTube game since day one. So I think at some point, I don't know, don't quote me, he started keeping his own money. But this is after like 4 or 5 years of donating all of his money to charity. And he would post the receipts on like Twitter. It was several $1,000s a month to different charities. Like if that dude keeps every cent he makes now, he's earned it. Like he did the right thing for the long time. Oh, he does? That's fucking awesome. I didn't know that. Again, I didn't know how, like, he's got a big fucking house. He's got Moist Esports. He's got a warehouse for content, like, but I guess a lot of that comes from sponsors and like just him reinvesting what money he does keep. Yeah, I don't necessarily jive with what he puts out for content now, but he's like the Chris Jericho of YouTube. Give him a year and he'll be putting out different stuff. Like he still does Moist Meter and like reviews and like stuff on a semi-regular basis, but all of his most of his videos now have been like, so today in YouTube drama, this person and this person. Like he's usually reacting to stuff. Give it a year, he'll be doing something completely different. He just did a video like 2 days ago of testing different stab-proof vests. You know what, Mulan? Maybe I don't want to be updated on the EDP 445 situation. Maybe I don't care what that actual piece of human feces is doing. Maybe I don't care. Mitch, it involves something that I think I can't TOS talk about. Yeah, you can Google it. There's a lot of information. It's just not. It's an old story. I know how like disconnected you are with, and I don't mean this in like a disrespectful way, but I know how disconnected you are with like internet culture. Like you don't have your finger on the pulse. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. It was a whole thing.
Okay, see you at the start.
If you really want to know, there's people more intelligent than me that can explain it to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't give a shit about internet drama anymore. I am 29 years old. I really don't care what fucking the Dobre brothers are up to. I really don't give a shit. Couldn't care less. Oh, like Logan Paul's an asshole again? Cool. Yeah, like my front. So those who don't know, my front tooth came loose in January. It's actually a whole thing. So I went to the doctor. No. Wind it all the way back. Like 2 years ago, I was eating mini wheats, There is, Stray. Like, I don't even want to say the name I have in mind because the guy's a douche, but... Oh, too late. Mini wigs. I have mini wheats. It's like shredded wheat, but they're just little dudes, and they're frosted. And I was having some cereal, like having a little snack, and then a chip came off the back of my front right tooth. Mitchell, ask me another day, dude. Ask me another day, because I will talk about it, but yeah, he's a well-known doucher.
I got you right where I want you.
If I'm going to, like, say a bunch of shit about a guy, I want to make sure it's accurate. I haven't eaten yet today, and I'm tired. It's not the day. I will talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it right now. Apparently, a lot of those guys have attitude problems, and it doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Stray. I think I know what you're talking about. That guy's, I don't fucking know him, but I've heard stories. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. For perspective, I don't think this dude is like Voldemort. He's just kind of shitty. Anyway. So yeah, the back of my tooth chipped, and I went, well, I can still chew. Like, I'm still fine. We beat the game, by the way. I'm still fine, but, like, I'll go to the dentist eventually. And, like, yes, Canada has health coverage, but, like, you basically have to be dying or, like, something with your body has to be wrong. Missing a front tooth, like, look, like, I can still eat and drink normally. Like, even if with a loose front tooth, I could still, like, I could still survive. So it's not deemed something that's... Dental is not covered. It will be in a couple years, but at the moment, it's not now. So I was like, well, I'll go to the dentist when I can afford it. And around then is when I was dropped from the traction stream team. And I've still been recovering from that. We're starting to, with all the iRacing stuff, we're finally, I think, starting to get somewhere. But, and you guys have been incredibly supportive over the last couple of months specifically. And not that you haven't been supportive this whole time, but, I digress. So I finally went and got the tooth checked out, and it was so loose and there's so much missing that they're like, yeah, we can't save it. We have to pull it. So, and then I can't pay. That's not surgery, or that's not covered. So I had to pay for getting the tooth removed. They put me to sleep. That was fucking terrifying because I have an allergy to anesthetic. So that was a whole thing. And then if I wanted like an actual permanent replacement, it was like $8,000. Chase drove SRX before. I don't think it's exclusively retired people. I think it's just whoever they invite. So like $7,000 or $8,000. Hopefully, when they open up free dental to low income, I can get it permanently fixed. But I'm getting basically a denture for one tooth for things like weddings and like if I need to go commentate something in real life. No, they put me to fucking honk shoe, Bizna. I went to, they had to use a different anesthetic, but they gave me like an anti-anxiety thing. They gave me, gave me something else in the IV. I don't remember. And the doctor walked in, and the last thing I remember is telling him that I was doing good today. And I, gone. Did I sleep? It was like fucking time travel. It's like I blinked and I woke up and I'm in a wheelchair on the way to like the observation room. And I was like, so when are we doing the surgery? Like, it's done. I was like, what? And I went to bite and I could feel the gauze like where my tooth was. I was like, oh shit. It was wild. Yeah, it was the first time I've ever been put to sleep for anything. It was fucking crazy. I don't know what I was scared of. It ruled. It was awesome. No dream, no nothing. Just like boop boop, like a light switch. I'm maybe everyone else is different, but like that was it was wicked. And I felt drunk the whole day. It was dope. No hangover. But yeah, that was a whole expensive thing. It was about $2,000 total. between 3 dentist visits and the surgery. So that's finally, man, that ruined my fucking life for 3 months. That since I found that out, that fucking killed me. How much? Well, the surgery was $1,100. I think the surgery was like $400 and the anesthetic was $7. And I was like, why is it so much money? And they're like, well, think about it. That you're not paying for the drug. You're paying for the person giving you the drug. Because if they fuck it up, you just die. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then the dentist visit, I went to get, they 3D scanned my mouth. And when I go back, I want to, what's up, Rob? When I go back, I want to ask them if I can keep the 3D scan of my mouth, because I think it'd be really funny to make it like an Aceto mod or something. like I just think that'd be really stupid and funny. I don't know if they could do that, but I hope so. What? Can or can't? Well, I'm going to ask anyway. I'm like, listen. I could be a VR chat avatar of my own teeth. Yeah, they didn't mold it. They stuck like a fucking thingamajig in my mouth. So that was $400, and then I think the dentist visit, they said it's gonna be about $250 when I go pick up the thing. So I don't know if I'm paying for the tooth or if I'm paying for the visit or whatever. So yeah, all in all, it was about $2,000 Canadian. That's like including medication, including like I was on a wacky diet for a couple of weeks, like a week or two. I was gonna say a couple of weeks. I got really lucky. My recovery period was not bad at all. I got very lucky.
It's a little dent, that's all. You still ain't made no real impact.
How many races do I have to win before he gives me a fucking compliment? Just one.
Yeah. What's up? This is Chung Hee. You up for some racing? Some of my friends are starting up a...
Well, what's the 93? So we still have to beat the she is doing something. We still have to beat the like exotic, the fuck off. We still have to beat all of the, like, champs of certain disciplines, but those races haven't popped yet, so I don't know what they need me to do. My max level in the game, I'm max level with almost all the disciplines. At least with like, I think maybe muscle is the one that I need more, but I'd have to check. Does it show? So yeah, I don't know how to make that begin. I have a month worth of oxys, and I don't know what to do with them. I took Tylenol 3, which is basic. It is oxycodone, right? For 3 days, and went, I don't need this anymore, and stopped taking it. And now I have a. If I ever get a headache, boy howdy, I've got a way to take care of it. $3 miles. Yeah, we're not even halfway to this distance traveled, so we'll see. Collectibles. We should have like 2. Oh, they're fucking labeled? Incredible. That's awesome. So if I'm looking at it like a guide, it'll say collectible 12. And if I already have it, I don't have to drive there, find out I already have it. That's really good. That's nice. That's going to make that so much easier. Okay, I thought this was going to show me like a progress bar or something. That stinks. Yeah, I need to win a bunch more of these. I need to win... Yeah, it's for like... Because I remember in Test Drive Unlimited 2, it was the same thing. I waited till the end of the game to get all the collectibles, to get all the bonus cars. And I was following a YouTube guide, and the amount of fucking around I had to do, because it in Unlimited 2, it's like a beeper, and you follow the beeping until you see like the wreck of the car, and then you collect it, and then when you collect 5, it gives you the car. So I would go to the area that was in the video, drive around for 10 minutes, and go, well, I guess I already have it, and then go away. And then it turns out I drove the wrong way, and, like, I didn't. Fucking annoying. We need, like, 5 more of these. Yeah, so I don't know when that's going to pop, but... I think all I'm going to do is do, like, the Chung-hee stuff. Like, yeah, these matches, I guess we'll have to do. And we'll keep doing tournaments and lots until... I need 1 million credits. I need to drive around, so... But, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, thank you for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We might be doing this again on Sunday.